What's happening, lids? By now, you should have seen the biggest announcement in Have a Word history. We're doing the arena in Liverpool, the M&S Bank Arena, on Saturday, the 20th of December. Now, you might be going, hey, you've already done the arena. How's this bigger? Just you wait and see. The surprises we've got lined up for this are so big, so secret. We're not allowed to list them contractually. It is going to absolutely bury the last arena show we did. And if you were there, you'll know that was the biggest night we've ever put together. Absolutely incredible. Everyone had the absolute time of their lives. And this one is a level up. We're going through the roof.
Yes, it's just a celebration of Have a Word. It's all the lids, all the people you love. It's going to be guests that you love. It's going to be music acts. It's going to be everything. All in one room, 5 days before Christmas. Just a big celebration. Why would you not want to be there?
Come and celebrate Christmas with us. Saturday the 20th of December, the M&S Bank Arena. It's on sale right now to everyone. We've already done a Patreon pre-sale and that completely sold out. Every single ticket is now being released. Go and get them. You can get tickets at livenation.co.uk. They're also on our website and the M&S Bank Arena's website as well. Come and see us.
You don't want to miss this
Best
one.
night of your lives.
Oh, yeah.
We're going to change your lives. We're certainly going to change your Christmas 2025.
Wag wag leads, you're listening to the funniest podcast in the game from the heart of Liverpool with Adam, Dan, Sensei Carl and Finn. This is the one and only Have a Word.
Brought to you by Manscaped, the very best products on the market for below the waist grooming.
Go Ed, get on me.
And we are live. How are you? You okay?
I've got an ulcer the size of Morocco in my mouth.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where? Under your tongue, above
big,
your tongue?
innit?
Ah, no.
And I've got another one at the front of my bottom lip. So like, and that's on the left.
That's Tunisia.
Not looking after yourself.
Tunisia. Oh. About Tunisia.
No, I had that once at Christmas and it ruined Christmas because I couldn't enjoy. You can't enjoy food.
What have you got that from? Stress.
Stress.
It's when your body's worn down, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think I'm a bit run down at the moment. But I've had a bad couple of weeks. But last couple of days, I've got my pep back.
Nice.
I'm back on pep form.
Right.
You
He
know?
was shite this season, though, wasn't he?
Yeah, but it's like City. They'll work it
not
out.
Guardiola, just like natural pep. You know, a bit of
By the way, Morocco was 446,000 kilometres squared.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Roughly.
Big one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's genuinely what it feels like, though. I've been fucking scranning Bonjela for breakfast.
You shouldn't be eating it.
You meant to put it on
Yeah, yeah.
display because your belly hasn't got ulcers. Yeah. You're in
It
trouble.
probably has.
You're in trouble if it has.
Yeah.
How's your health then?
Considering my age, pretty good.
Haven't you come off the test?
No, back on.
You're back on the test.
How long were you off
Yeah,
it for?
yeah.
You flip-flopping?
No, I just delayed a dosage for a couple of days. I was a bit worried about my psoriasis because I was getting angry, but I did get shit-faced about 14 times in the space of 2 months, which my doctor said probably not a good idea.
No.
So does that
14
exacerbate-
times in 2 months?
But it's just been a big
7 a month, twice.
It's been a big
Less than
boozy.
twice a week.
It's
The doctor's been an absolute fucking haemophile.
Yeah,
I haven't been bladdered 14 times in the last 3 years.
lifetime.
Yeah, but you're a gimp, aren't you?
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. About him.
Yeah, but doctors do that thing of like, you can have 4 drinks this year. That's pushing it. They're very sensitive about the old boozing, but I'm back on the test.
All doctors are alcoholics, though. They all look like them anyway.
Have you ever seen Grey's Anatomy? All they do is
Yeah.
go to the pub and eat nuts.
Shag.
Yeah.
A lot of shagging as well.
They all just go to the boozer afterwards.
Right. And that's all doctors are alcoholics because of Grey's Anatomy.
I mean, the only doctors I've seen, Grey's Anatomy, they all love the booze, the sauce. Everyone who's got a high-stress job loves the ale.
Do you reckon doctors a high-stress job? Like GP? I don't think that's a high-stress job. Being a GP.
You've got people, like, if one thing goes wrong, you are, a minute away from jail.
What?
What are you talking?
Local village
If you
GP.
miss Harold Shipman, can I just... If you missed that, that was one thing that's gone wrong.
One thing went wrong.
I just murdered 200 pensioners, and now all of a sudden I've got ulcers in my mouth. The stress of
I'm just
killing
saying,
pensioners.
maybe not GP, but like you've got people's, If you misdiagnosed
Oh,
or
mate,
something.
a brain surgeon? Yeah, I'm sure they're not rolling in with a
I don't
hangover.
know, pick a Hornsmith Medical Centre or something in West Derby. Right?
What? One of random ones to choose?
All they do is hide from the receptionist. Just tell him we're not here. Tell him it's
Yeah.
full.
They're just in there fingering their ass, and you come in and go, my knees, and they go, oh, I'll diagnose that. You got sore knees, there you go. Off you pop. Bit of Germaline.
I said, our doctor. I've not been for a while, to be honest. I've not changed my doctor. And what I did was, so Hornswit was that was my old doctor's. And then I went to the walk-in,
Yeah.
and they went, where do you live? And I went, here. And then they sent me a letter and went, we fucked your old doctor off. You don't live there no more.
Yeah, so you haven't got one?
No.
No, neither have I.
Yeah.
So I I needed medical help a while back. And I rang Hornswit Medical Centre, which was my old doctor's, and was like, hey, can I come and see the doctor? And they went, oh, he's not your doctor anymore. And I was like, why haven't you told me? And they went, we sent you a letter. And I literally nearly went, letters are not a fucking good way of communication in 2025.
Yeah.
That should be banned, by the way. You should not be legally accountable anymore to mail.
To a written document.
No, I think if it needs to be like signed, then it needs to be like a.
How do you know I've seen it?
Well, no, of course. A lot of people do open the post, though.
No, but they'd sent it to an old address because I hadn't changed my address with them.
Yeah. A lot of people update addresses. But, you know...
I always think what happens if you get
Communicating via, we've written it down and put it in a little special bag and give it to a man in a red car and he drove it across the land to you.
That is
It's
it.
fucking stupid. Mail is outdated shite. Send me an email, send me a text, or bell me.
see it anyway.
Yeah, you'd ignore the email as well.
And
the phone call.
But that's my fault. If I ignore the email, that's my fault. If you send me a letter in 2025 and then go, we just hoped you'd get it, bollocks.
I think the same with parking tickets, because what if someone takes it off your window?
Yeah.
Oh, this is an offence. You're not going to jail for it, are you? I was thinking, I wonder if I've got one and someone's took it off, and then I'm just slowly getting fucked in the background.
Right, because you're not opening the mail.
No, I open my mail.
Right.
In fact, I open my mail instantly.
So just to clear up, if someone takes your parking ticket off your car and throws it away, the next step isn't jail time.
No, but the first
It's
letter
a big fine, though,
a
isn't it?
fine. Because you've ignored it.
No,
If you get a yellow
big
parking
fine-
ticket,
a big fine.
it's like 300 quid.
Yeah,
Is it instantly 300 quid?
No,
No,
but
so-
the time elapsed, which I don't know what's happened.
If you don't pay within the 14 days or 28 days, then it like triples or some shit.
But the first letter
one
you
knows.
get.
They shoot you.
No,
That's why traffic wardens got
puts
guns
a
now.
gun through a letterbox and starts shooting the house.
Finn's absolutely right. They put the little yellow fucking grass label on your car.
Right.
Right? The
Yeah.
little snitch packet. Right?
Traffic wardens been getting hammered on this recently.
Right?
Fucking gobshites.
They are. They're a bunch of horrible cunts and they should all be shot at birth.
If there was no traffic wardens, the parking in Liverpool would be insane, and you would be at the head of it. You'd be like parking in the fucking doorway of Primark.
I do that anyway. The little snitch packet, they put that on your car. And then if you're like drunk and go, I'll take that off, and you take it away, the next communication you get from the parking goffs is, you didn't pay that within a month, so now it's $7,000, thank you. Sell your watches.
Thank you.
Sell your watch. It actually says it. Yeah, but you don't read the mail anyway, so it's basically,
I just don't believe in it. I just don't think it's a real way of communicating anymore. You might as well send a fucking pigeon to chirp Morse code at me.
incredible pigeon.
Parking ticket. Bit of Carl World news, by the way. They're changing the rules on TV licence because they're sick of people not paying it. I personally do pay it. But, they are.
Contrary to everything he said for 5 years.
I actually pay it twice a year, like the Queen. They're adding it to your council tax, so you can't avoid it.
Right.
But what if you don't have a telly?
Then you have to like appeal it and prove. I know you can't prove a negative. It's like donor card. You have to take
You've
it
got
off
to
now.
opt out.
Yeah.
Are they allowed to touch your stuff? Like if I put a sheet over me telly and then he comes in
It's a sheet.
and they're like, what's that? I'll just be like, it's a sheet. It's just a sheet. What is actually under the sheet? It's your birthday present, mate.
It's not my birthday.
Well, how can they enforce that?
No, so what it is, I mean, this is called world news. You know, I don't come with facts, I come with conjecture.
World news as well.
fact check you.
TV licensing.
Apparently, it's like an opt-out. Like, I haven't got a TV, take that off. And they go, you haven't got a TV? Okay, cool. Rather than
Well,
like...
what the fuck is nothing to do with them whether you've got a TV? If you just go, I don't consume the BBC,
It's not even the BBC. It's like it's anything.
Live.
Anything Freeview, I think.
Any,
It's
and
anything live.
And iPlayer too, because iPlayer's got live shit on it now.
It's any live broadcast.
What, Sky Sports?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh no, not Sky Sports because they got ads.
No,
It's got nothing to do with
the Beeb and
There's a big list of things you
Channel
can't
4.
watch.
I think it's public
Yeah.
service broadcasters like Dave.
Yeah, but you
Dave's
can't.
not.
But
Dave
the
Jarvie
TV,
as well.
having a TV is no proof that you're consuming licensable.
No,
It could be like, it's just
they've
this.
got to catch you watching it.
Carl,
Go on.
they might do this.
There you go.
They're considering it. And it's going to be based on how much your house is worth. Your license fee.
So I could sell my house.
So you're not going
to
to wear
me dad
Live on
for
the
11
streets.
quid. And then it'll be free.
It'll come back in bunts in the end, mate. You
Yeah.
get the.
There you go.
Just saying, be careful because they're gonna get you.
Another PSA.
So what is it? Open bodies of water, hot air balloons, the council, not the license fee, man.
TV license.
That is 3 things that you do need to be wary of.
Don't answer the door. The one times they've knocked on my door and I've just looked out the window at them and walked away.
Do you know, obviously I've just moved into my gaff and there's an alleyway, a ginnel. Is it a ginnel?
A snicket.
A ginnel.
What?
A snicket.
I haven't met the neighbours. But there's a ginnel.
A ginnel is a class.
And
Yeah.
it's got like a gate on it. And you need a key to open
Here
the
we
gate.
go. Look, I told you. How long has it been?
Right.
Here we
30 quid it is, mate. And the
I
office
don't
is
care
open.
about the 30 quid.
The office is open for 20 minutes a week and they change the time each week and don't tell you, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah. And he's famously good with keys.
30 quid's not the issue.
Because someone let me in the ginnel. Come on.
So you'd have to go to the council and go, hey, I need a ginnel key. And they go, how do we know you live there? And you like, I've sent them selfies and everything from in
So
the
you have to take
bathroom and
like
that.
14 bills. I've done it.
Yeah, you need 3 months worth of utility bills. So for 3 months, I can't use me fucking ginnel.
What's in the ginnel?
What do you want to use it for, Adam?
The new show coming to ITV4.
And the office is in a weird place. I've done all this, mate.
There's an
Told
office
you.
for the ginnel.
There's an
What's in
office
the
for ginnel keys.
The bins. He was right. The bins. And also, I need to open the ginnel to get me couch through the back window.
1 week it took. He's going to be beefing with neighbours in no time.
No, the neighbours are sound.
Yeah. The
By the
sound
looks of
ones are the
it.
ones you
Tick.
beef with.
Tuck. Tick. Yeah. All right. Well, good luck with the ginnel.
Yeah. They're starting to come together, though.
The office for the ginnel keys is in a weird place. Do you have to actually go?
It's in. Yes. You have to personally go, and it's open for like 14 minutes on a Sunday morning every 6 weeks.
Is it just the ginnel office, or does it
So
do other
it's a
things?
place within the office that just does keys for alleys and ginnels, yeah. Right. Honestly, I'm not lying.
They're all alcoholics there. That's a high pressure job. I got so many keys.
And it's 30 quid. You should have been provided one by the previous tenant.
They probably have left it somewhere, but I can't see it.
It's quite an obvious key. It's like a big, it's like
I
a
think I threw that
Gringotts
away.
key.
I didn't know what it was for.
Yeah, the ginnel. But yeah, I've been through all this, mate. Oh, you just wait.
Wait for what?
It'll all happen.
It's not getting worse than this.
Oh, it so is.
Why?
You're gonna hate at least 3 neighbours within the year
Why would I hate neighbours? Tell me-
because they're annoying cunts.
'Cause they don't do what
who
you do.
constantly live near you. They just won't move.
But like, what could they possibly do that's going to wind me
they'll
up?
I mean,
invent things.
Adam, have you ever spent time with yourself? They'll just
No.
exist in and around you for a bit. They're annoying.
Unless they're going to be on my French patio sipping my coffee. Then who's asked?
No, but you could be sipping your coffee while someone's burning rubbish in the house next to you.
Burn your rubbish. I'm not asked.
You can't enjoy your coffee then.
I can. Let's do this.
Oh, you're going to be beefing so soon. I can't wait. Bookmarker.
I'm not, though.
Everyone's a knobhead. It's like on the roads. You drive on, you're like, it's fine. Everyone else is a knobhead but you. It's the same
No,
in your
but
house.
the reason it bothers me that people can't fucking drive like I do is that affects my driving experience. Them living in their houses doing their own lives doesn't affect me, does it?
Oh my God! Honestly,
Brother, you are going to get it so fast.
Bookmark this.
You're acting like I've never lived in a house before.
No, not like this. Just wait. When it's your gaff, you care about it more. You cared about the litter in the front, and someone's put a skip down there that stinks of shit, and someone's parked the car
There's
there.
pooing in skips by yours.
There's a perfectly good ginnel to shit in. That's what people get the keys for.
Why would I care if someone's got a skip outside their house? Why?
Oh God!
Why does that matter to me?
Just wait.
Would that bother you? If Henry had a fucking skip outside, what's your name called?
Martin.
Martin.
Martin Henry.
If Henry had a skip outside his house, Martin had a skip outside his house, what? Like, why does that affect you?
Yeah, it doesn't. Skips are fine as long as they're not in a stupid place
When
and if
you
they
get a skip,
fuck off.
I know you've had the skip, but if you get another skip and then someone just start putting stuff in it, you want to burn everyone's house down? You know how to do that.
There's a woman round ours. I don't know what she's been
Can't
doing
even
last few
threaten her.
years. She's got a skip a couple of times and she stands near it to stop people fly tipping into it.
Yeah.
It's a fun life she's living. She's so worried about anyone putting any
man-marks
rubbish in the
it.
skip.
Yeah.
She man-marks her own
People
skip.
using your skip, mate.
Tight.
Oh,
beyond.
That wouldn't bother me either.
I assure you it would.
Why?
Because when you've got leftover rubbish and someone's fridge is in your skip,
Just pack it in. Like, just...
Oh, I thought you meant
Fit it.
them.
stop it!
Yeah.
No, just fit it in. That honestly wouldn't bother me. I think I'm just much more chill than you two.
Someone's going to park too close to your car one day and you can't get out and you're going to go mad.
No, I've already got my parking spot. I know how to park on my expires already. I've already sussed it. I've boxed it.
What happens if someone doesn't live there, parks there?
They couldn't possibly block me in. You live in a terrible street for parking.
Correct.
Yeah.
So, like, that's a bane for you. It's not for me.
It is busy
Skip
around.
thing doesn't bother me. Like, my next door neighbour's is a 2.5 kids family. Fucking, like, they're just a normal couple who've got 2 kids and the big Liverpool fans.
They're always the murderers though, aren't they? Not these ones, but like, oh,
Sorry.
we're normal.
Always
what
the
I'm worried
murderers
about now
are-
is not getting annoyed, it's getting
Fred
murdered.
Rose West had 2.5 kids, mate.
Didn't they have 10 and one of them was under the patio?
11 then.
Eventually, they were under the patio.
Right. They were always the murderers.
The normal ones.
They're just
Never the bride.
No, Carl, you're getting confused there.
Did they?
No. Murderers pretend to be normal, but some people are just normal, and they are just a normal family who live next door. And I've already met them. They came in the house, had a little look around, and they were like, welcome to the neighbourhood.
They
And
had a little look round.
like, just as the work was getting done.
Oh, nice.
I invited my neighbours into my house when it was getting done constantly.
Once like the
They're
house
so
is
nosy.
sort of like done, I'm gonna go along the street and knock on every door and be like, "Hi, I'm from number 11." Like,
In that voice?
yeah.
Hi.
Hello.
Have you
me
got
heightened
it
voice.
okay?
Yeah, they came in and they were like, yeah, you know, we hope you're happy in the neighbourhood, and we're really sorry if we're
Typical.
if we're ever loud when the Liverpool game's on. That's what they said to
Don't
me.
worry about. I'll be there, mate. Great. Best friends for life. Best friends for life. Can't see a problem. Can't see any issue going forward ever. It'll be fine. It'll be great.
I've only got like I'm at the end of like a terrace.
So am I.
Yeah. So I've got, but you're not though, are you? Like you're right next to the
Yeah,
next
there's a
set. I'm
Gimlin,
not.
yeah.
I've got one set of next door neighbours. Everyone else on my street's about 75 years old.
They're the good ones.
yeah.
They're cool and legit. They're the best. They've got no.
They have no time for anything.
No. They're too busy with Quasar.
What do you think I'm going to be doing in this street that's going to cause me? I'm not going to be playing footy, am I? Banging it against the fence. Oh, shut up, Billy, you cunt. I'm just having a game of heads and
70-year-old
bees.
pensioner.
Billy the
Me and me
cunt.
beard. It's just, it's going to be a harmonious little life.
hello. Hiya, mate. Are you new in the area? Hello. Can you just turn your telly down a minute? And the telly isn't on. Yes, it fucking is. Turn it down. You go, oh, let's be chill.
That's the license fee guy in disguise.
Question. Has that ever happened to you? Has someone knocked on your house and asked you to turn the telly down?
No.
No, you're making shit up, aren't you? It mustn't happen.
Someone on my road's got an asthma because they play the music too loud. And she's dead old. It's funny.
What music?
It's like Glastonbury in a house. It's insane.
Class.
It's that loud that you're allowed to play. You're allowed to make noise until 11 o'clock, is it? Is that the rule?
I think it's 9.
No,
Yeah.
whatever. They came at like 2 in the afternoon and it was that loud. She still got an asthma. That's how loud it was.
Is that because she's deaf, or does she just like?
She's like, I like my music. She hasn't got the internet. So she just plays her music.
But again, if that was happening in my...
sound
Did
that
you
was
get
there
the
yesterday.
asbo? Were you the grass?
That was her yesterday. No.
Are you asked?
Sometimes, yeah, when I can't hear the telly.
How far away is she from you?
She's
How
the...
shit are your telly speakers if you can't hear the telly over someone 4 doors away playing a fucking radio?
No, she's next door. But she's up in the alley's the gap.
What? How loud is this?
Allowed enough for an antisocial behaviour order, Finn.
Silly.
Just put your AirPods in and shut up.
And then someone else down there grassed as well the other day.
I think you're the problem here.
Yeah. You're the fucking nightmare neighbour.
Yeah.
What have I
Glad I
done?
don't live near you.
What have I...
You whinging about every cunt on your street. That's
I've
what
got
it is.
Glastonbury 2 doors down. Sounds fun. I'd love that, by the way.
Someone told the council that I was getting building work done, which isn't illegal, and I'm not.
Is it a crime? I'm not even doing it.
And that I was using other people's bins for the building waste.
You
which
haven't
I
got any
haven't
bins.
got.
Your bins have been stolen.
So the council came out and went, "Aye, mate, just been told this by a neighbour, but I've looked round and it's all not true, and I'm sorry, and I'll go back now." And I went, "Cool." And I know who it was. It was there with the hairy armpits.
Is there a hairy armpits woman on your
Is
street?
this Glasgow woman?
No.
A hippie or a gorilla?
And I said to myself that I wouldn't smile at her,
Yeah.
and the other day I smiled at her.
Oh yeah, he told us that. Yeah. Everyone on my streets, like, because obviously I've been getting quite a lot of work done. Like, everyone's been really accommodating and like being like how dead nice and welcome to. Everyone's just like polite. There's a street WhatsApp.
Yeah, man, I made it.
Are you in it yet?
No, I'm not in it yet. But I think I'll get in it by God. I'm going to go along the whole street and be like, "Hello, I'm Adam. Hello. I'm going to take everyone, you know, like most people would take like a bottle of wine or something.
Yeah.
I'm going to take everyone a bag of Tang Fastics. I think that's like a nice icebreaker. Like, "Oh, do you want a bag of sweets?"
No, I'm not. Better take love. You trying to kill me? I'm ringing the council. You tried to murder me.
Don't you tell her down.
That'll happen.
Look at my armpits. They're so hairy. Absolute straw man. But
It's going to be fucking
I hope
class.
it's great for you.
I love me little neighbourhood. I love me street. Like, it's all just class. I'm really excited. And my walls are lovely.
It'll change.
What?
if this is your first episode, Adam's the first person in history to buy a house. That's what we've been charting in the last few weeks.
What do you mean? Just because I'm happy with my house?
No.
Just because you live in a fucking bin doesn't mean that I have to, mate. Oh, Sawgall's lovely.
I like
Fucking
your house.
shite, stinks of poo. Basically, the
It really
countryside.
does.
I like your house.
Thanks.
How is your health done?
What's going on?
What is going
What's going on about my health?
No, I just thought just a little health update. You said you come off the test.
No, hang on. I didn't. I said I'm fine. What are you? What,
We've talked
do you
about
know
this.
something about my health that you're not? What's happening?
You spoken to Laura?
I was just asking.
Do you actually know something?
No,
Oh.
I was just checking you're all right.
Don't do this. You're freaking me out. Have you been opening my post? Have you got the results?
Dan, you're sick.
You know, when someone asks for the first time, how's your health, Dan? You're like, "Oh, it's nice to be cared about." No, but Dan, how's your health? I feel all right.
Good. Okay.
Yeah, how's yours?
I'm great.
Right.
He's to lose a little bit of weight. Put a bit of weight on after the wedding, but all good.
I think my stress levels are going to go down because I'm going to be going down the driving range.
Dan's bought a golf club.
He's bought a driver.
I went to, yeah.
He
well,
has bought one.
You don't need a putter for the driving range, Finn.
Yeah, but I don't need
that's true.
other clubs.
He was weirdly good at it as well.
He's good at everything.
I was
I
having
was
a
well
fuck-
Me and Dan are going on a golf holiday next year. He's coming.
Yeah, but I need to practice on the other because I've just got a 3-wood that I'm going to twat into the abyss. That's all right now. That's all I want to do.
You bought a 3-wood?
Yeah, I was there for about 40 minutes in American golf. Just they've got like a computerized thing, and I'm a bit of a slicer. And
We know.
You can still play golf, Dan.
and then he was like, "In your price," because I was like, "I don't want to spend tons on."
In your price range, we've got the very special premium VIP club.
I've got a diamond encrusted one here, Dan. 4 million.
So I got
Welcome to the Bondy room.
Whoa! Do I need this many diamonds on the shaft? It was great. The lads a lid. It was quality.
What did you buy then? How much was it?
140 quid for a Callaway 3-wood that I was really enjoying swinging. Suits me. You said amateurs can get 200 yards, and I
200, yeah.
yeah
230.
I was having a fucking great time. So that's going to be me now. Another hobby where I leave the house and do something on my own. Laura's dead happy about it.
I seen a thing the other day about why men love golf. Like why men are wired to, because obviously some women are into it as well. But like it's a predominantly male sport, isn't it? Especially like on an amateur level. You know what I mean?
Yeah, there's some old girls got memberships.
Yeah.
That's like a thing. Middle class old ladies.
But it's predominantly male.
Well, golf widow is a thing, isn't it? Girls call themselves golf widow.
Yeah, when people die on the golf course.
No, it's when their husband keeps
spy
losing.
business.
Yeah.
It's a golf widow.
So, you know how like a very common problem in relationships is that a woman will be like, oh, I've got this big issue, this is my big problem at the minute, and men immediately try and solve it. And what women want is to just have the problem for a bit and talk
We
about
try
it.
and give solutions. They just want to sort of exist in the problem. Is what we
Totally.
say.
They
Right.
just want to know that you understand that they've got a problem and leave them to solve it on their own.
Which blows my mind.
Yeah. But that's a
Yeah.
very like female to male thing. Whereas men, if they got a problem, we're wired to be like, well, we better solve this immediately. And what golf is 100 to 120 problems back to back where you get 30 seconds to figure each one out. Because every time you've got a new
Sounds like
shot,
a panic attack.
every time you've got a new shot, you'll never play the same golf shot twice, ever. Because the ball will always land somewhere different. So even if you play the same course again and again and again, apart from the AT&T shots, every other shot you take will be the first time you've took it. So you have to be there and be like, right, the weather's like this today. And if you get really good at it and you know exactly what you're doing, I need this club, I need to hit it like this, I need to hit it with this much speed. Like, it's constant problem solving, which is why it works really well for the male brain.
I can see the appeal of that. I'm at the level where I just want to try and twat a ball really far repeatedly from the same spot.
That's men as well, isn't it? We like just hitting things.
So maybe I'll progress. But right now, I never realised there was a little machine where you just pour the balls in and it goes, and then just you don't even have to bend over. Wow, it's going to be fucking class.
I would like to get into it. I'm not good at it. And you're like that. I don't like not being good at things.
I hit a ball 209 yards and it charts how far you've gone off the line and it was at 0 yards. I hit it perfectly straight for 209 yards. And the guy went, fucking hell, Dan, good, real natural. Obviously, he's selling me a golf club, so he was like, you're fucking good at this, lad. But, very satisfying.
And he's a patron, is he? And
No,
he
he's a lad. No. He used to work at the Commercial in Chester, so I recognise him from back in the day when the Laughing was going. And we used to go and drink, and now he works at American Golf. And he was very kind to sort of let me swing and practice. Oh, it was great fun. I just went down to buy I didn't realise you were going to get to go into a machine and fucking chart how you were doing. It's so satisfying. And it was quite warm yesterday, and I was sweating. I was giving it fucking beans. I've never done it before, never bothered with it. I can see the massive benefits stress-wise. I'm not even talking about the game. Because the great thing about a driving range, if you fucking shank it, who cares?
Have you hit the roof yet?
The machine goes, bzz, have another go, Dan. Have another go.
Have you hit the roof yet? I remember when I used to go, I used to somehow hit the roof. Like above you.
Got it teed up too high there.
Yeah.
No, I didn't do
Get
that.
under the ball.
Yeah, I used to get under it. And I used to get behind it.
So I'm just going to go and leather balls into a fucking field.
My grandpa missed both births of his children because he was golfing. And
Yeah, but that was back in the day when you were encouraged to like be smoking and shagging.
and he took my grandma when they were first together. I mean, they're not together now. But when they were first like together in like the 60s, he took her to a golf tournament, like a mixed one, and she got banned from the golf course for wearing a skirt and ended up in the paper.
Sexy.
What year was this?
I don't know, ancient times. Whenever like old people were around, when they were younger.
60s?
Yeah, probably late. Yeah, probably mid 60s.
Have women, is there like, I know men have got like, what is it? What's the word? Dress code. I'm guessing there's a ladies dress code.
It's a strict. But back then it was like you had to wear a long skirt, but she wore like a skirt.
I wasn't mine.
You used to have to wear golf attire. But golf outfits for girls are fucking...
My granddad was
clothes.
My granddad was a captain of the golf club in Penwitham, where I'm from, and it was the best social for the rest of his life. He died at like 97 or 98, and he was still going down to the golf club even after he had to stop playing. And they had a little tournament around his birthday every year.
And
The Bob
no
Nightingale.
more golf.
No more golf. That was our sad WhatsApp to get. It was fucking, he looked class. It was all his mates was the golf club. If you took that away, I don't think he'd have had any boys.
Yeah. And also, it's really good for you to be out in... You're in nature, aren't you? You're in fields and like woodland.
Yeah, how many steps you doing on her?
Not as many as you'd think. 7,000, 8,000.
Yeah, but I mean, it's 80 years old or whatever. If you're still golfing,
I mean, a lot of them-
retirement's going to be great. Parish council, captain of the golf club. Fucking set, mate.
A lot of the alphalas use the buggies though,
Right.
and they drive around it rather than do the steps. But you're out in nature for 4 hours and then having a pint. It's fucking class.
There's a little bit of golf content coming up next month.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Next year though, the Haverwade Open.
Are we going straight to hosting our own tournament?
Middle of Lisbon.
I'm going on a golf holiday in April.
You are?
Look how excited he's got. He hasn't even into it. He hasn't played a single game yet, and he's invited himself.
Yeah, but he just wants to piss up.
I know, it's good, isn't it? It's day drinking, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what golf is.
Yes.
You put a fucking 12 pack of fucking Corona in you.
What would you do if you could do ski golf holiday mixed? 1 day skiing, 1 day golf.
Madness.
Happy Gilmore it on the skis.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no Happy Gilmore in at the thing we were at the other day.
No.
Which was an awkward sign to read after I just tried to Happy Gilmore it.
Is that what it said?
Is it no Happy Gilmores?
That's so fun.
You playing footsie with me?
It's called footy.
No, he's flirting.
Oh, why?
Putting his fucking foot up the inside of me leg.
Did you?
Trying to fuck me.
Moved my feet. What are you on about?
Oh, it must be the ghost.
What are you
Wow.
Look where my feet are. Are they in like a weird position?
My weight against yours, mate.
I hate it when you take your fucking shoes and socks off.
Why?
My dogs are barking.
Well, I haven't got any socks with me, so I'm in my Birks,
These
but I've
dogs
just
need
decided to just be
putting
comfortable.
down.
That is a violation. For the
No, I'm
audio
thinking about
listeners,
not coming on the golfing holiday. I'm coming.
Adam put his feet on Dan.
Right, let's have a break. See you shortly. Now it's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor, HelloFresh.
Fresh.
HelloFresh. My God, you know me. I'm bad at making food.
Yes.
I'm bad at eating it.
Yes.
But if I've got all the ingredients and they're fresh and healthy, man, it's made it so much easier for me.
Takes out the middleman. What shall we have tonight? Oh, I'm going to go and get the ingredients. HelloFresh, go. You're having this. It's boss, and the ingredients are fresh to your door.
All the right amount of carb, all the right amount of protein. It's like conscientious eating.
Well, there's an example.
Made easy.
There's an example. So this one, unbelievable. What's going on? 21-day aged sirloin in gochujang honey butter sauce.
Oh, yes.
Have a look at that, mate. Tell me you don't want that delivered to your door. All the ingredients on the back, the recipe, how to make it.
Foolproof.
You couldn't get it wrong. This is one of your 5 a day. It says the spice, how long it takes to cook, or like it's just like, here you go, here's your heavy scan, bash.
What I've got is chipotle pork belly tacos and pineapple salsa. Obviously, I've got my own recipe for this.
Yeah,
I mean, all the time, but it's probably not as healthy and easy to make as this HelloFresh
They
recipe.
send the box to your door, you take it out, you cook it, you eat it.
For the audio listeners, it looks fit. Now, is there some sort of offer for the Have a Word listeners?
Only for our fans, mate.
Oh, right. Okay, great.
There's a QR code on screen, Dan. What should they do if they see that?
Put the camera to it. And
Give it a little scan.
Nice,
That'll take
scan
you there.
it. Yeah.
Or go to hellofresh.co.uk/have-a-word50. What does that get you, Dan?
Does that get you 50% off your first order?
50% off your first box and 20% off the next month. And
Right.
this is the kicker. Do you like dessert?
I love it.
Do you like free dessert?
Oh, my God, yeah.
For life.
No.
Free dessert for life if you use the unique code HaveAWord50. Yes, Wallace, it's the best. Even he'll eat it.
HelloFresh. Why wouldn't you?
HelloFresh.
HelloFresh. Well, we did it in 2022. We went and changed the fucking game. And we are doing it again.
We're doing the arena again. You've already sort of heard about that if you listen to the pre-roll or if you've been on social media. But Saturday, a Saturday as well. How good it is to get a fucking Saturday. Saturday, the 20th of December. Come and celebrate Christmas with us. Super show. Like if you were at the last arena show or if you've watched the Patreon special of it, fucking hell, I'm slurring because of this. Alisa. You'll know how big the last show was. This is going to absolutely bury you. If everything we've got planned right now for it comes off, it will be the biggest live comedy event maybe that the UK has ever seen.
I wish you could hear some of the ideas that are being floated around this room.
The thing is, though, we make that shit happen, though.
I do think that's right, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see how you get bigger, really.
Yeah. So we don't really love touring the live podcast because obviously we already do it twice a week, and that's why we did Murderers Row, because we wanted to tour without it being a full version of the podcast. But every now and then we do know that you want to see a big live version of it, and it takes so much planning and so many moving parts, and everything has to come off for it to be absolutely perfect. And we wanted to leave enough of a gap after A, the last arena show, and B, the podcast tour that we did in the summer of 2023. And we just feel like it's time to just...
Yeah, and if you haven't... It's not just a live podcast, is it? It is a party. It's
an
a
absolute
dance
party.
event, a music event. It's everything. A massive, have a word, basically extravaganza.
Celebration. We're going to have guests who you love. We're going to have... It's just going to be, it's the place to be. And it's Christmas. So
We're going to have guests that... You know, let's not overpromise anything, but...
You know. Michael
So tickets are on sale now. I would get a fucking wriggle on. If you want to do it, this is the time to commit.
I'm so excited. I've got a pain in my left bollock. That's excitement, isn't it?
No, testicular cancer.
Testicular cancer doesn't give you pain.
Oh,
If you've got pain in your bollocks, you
But that's reassuring.
Torsion.
What?
Testicular torsion.
Yeah, I think
that makes me legs go together. That.
Is that too much jizzing or not enough?
if anything, too much. It can't be not enough because I'm on schedule.
Got the timetable out like a bus.
Well, I have a loose idea in my head of how often I should come.
He plays the Jess Glynn song so he knows you're on time.
Do you not?
Yeah, every time I lie down.
Like, it's like, is it CPW comes per week? You just need to, like, not every week's the same, but you want to be along an average, don't you?
Oh, I'm 10 CPW.
Oh, yes.
Wow.
Yes.
Even in your...
That's a 44-year-old man.
You're not 10, are you? You're like 3.
Not 3. I'm fucking...
Don't talk about my CPW.
I'd say 5.
I'd say 32. But I'd be lying.
Yeah, 5.
Yeah, I actually think my average is probably 8. I think it's like every day and twice on Sunday.
Finn?
Once a week I have a little afternoon fucking...
Afternoon delight.
Yeah.
Sky rockets in flight. Finn?
Yeah, 5, 6.
Yeah, 7, 8.
There you go. Comment on this episode with your CPW.
Just comment the number below and we'll know what you mean.
No, put CPW.
I'll put CPW.
And then we'll definitely know what you mean.
What's yours, Harry? 4,000.
Be in the triple figures.
The thing is, with my CPW, every time I come, my nana's leg falls off.
But he said he doesn't have a reload. So
No,
he said
Can I get a
was
reload?
it ropes have come
I
and
didn't
then
say
you're done?
ropes no, but not done for the day. I need a couple. I mean, I can't do 2 back to back, but like probably at least 10. Yeah,
At least 10 a week.
yeah.
When I was a bit younger, I was at least 10.
When I wake up, when I go to sleep.
I actually think I would say up until I was 28, I would say I was a minimum of 14 a week.
2 a day on Av?
No, that's baseline because it was at least 2 a day. It was at least every morning, at least every night. Whether that was sex or a little rowy pleasure time. Like,
Do you have Rowie pleasure time or
then
is it Harry pleasure time?
I,
there'd
my time
only
was
be
when-
like a
as it
moment
is.
where I'd be like, oh, I've got a bit of time in the afternoon. I'll go and come on a towel.
towel.
We're playing in an
Towels
arena.
are so... Towels are so... Like, you know when you go to a hotel and there's just like... I feel like they do it on purpose as well. Like, don't
small
use
one.
tissue. There's too
What, you're
many
trying to make
towels.
out, you're trying to make out that towels are sluts.
Tissue just pushes it round.
They know what they're doing. They're just laying them on the bed. Go on, Adam.
No, but there's
I'm here
always
for you.
more towels than you need in a good hotel,
It's
isn't
not a
it?
challenge.
And some of them are cock-sized.
No, but
Yeah.
there's big ones,
Flannels.
and then there's a small one, and then there's a middle one.
Oh, it's like a
That's what-
gangbang.
That's for cocks.
Right. And then there's one on the floor for the bathroom, and that's a dirty little girl, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you ever used a sock?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but that seems like the cliche thing. But when I mentioned a couple weeks back, whatever, that I used to live in the loft, that was when I had to start using socks.
Can I just ask Harry? Because I feel like I know the answers to this and I feel like you're about to lie, but I'll know you're lying from
Yeah.
your initial reaction of it. Are you using a sock that's just come off your foot? He is as well. No, I've used clean socks.
You bought like fresh.
I'm not
Socks
giving
are-
myself athlete's cock.
Hang on, wait. Can I ask a question? Should you put the cock over the sock over your cock and wank with the sock?
No.
You
I'd
should use
get
it as a
burned.
flannel, little sock flannel.
Yeah.
But he's using sweaty socks
No,
on his bell end.
for reference, I'm not now, but when I used to live in the loft, it was because like I didn't have anything else.
I used
Otherwise, I wouldn't have
jeans.
used socks. We have wipes nowadays.
I use jeans, me. And then at the end of the week, you can just like shatter them on the wall.
Clean pair of jeans or
Oh, I mean, what do you mean clean jeans? No jeans are clean ever, are they?
how often do you wash your jeans?
You're not meant to wash your jeans.
If you get good jeans, you're not meant to wash them. They wash themselves.
Yeah, but I keep on putting like
Oh, if you
mayonnaise
get
on my
stains on them, you have to wash
Yeah,
it.
if you shit your pants while you're wearing your jeans, get them in the washing
You
machine.
never wash jeans
They
ever.
wash themselves. What do you mean?
Good jeans wash themselves.
In what way?
No, jeans do self-regulate.
Especially if you're using them as jizz towels.
So I only wash jeans if I get like a stain on them or like a bit of food on them or something or mud.
Yeah, but mine start to stink.
But they clean themselves.
You need to wash yourself then.
No, they clean themselves of germs.
Right.
It's like when
That's why all surgeons wear denim.
it's like dreadlocks. It's true.
I
Isn't it?
accidentally just Googled, should you wash genus?
Jermaine.
Yeah.
Go on.
There you go.
No, jeans shouldn't be washed.
No,
Not-
yeah, just not frequently. Yeah, but everyone knows that.
No, jeans aren't like dreadlocks though.
I also don't wear jeans very often, so you know.
Every 10 wears, apparently.
Do you wash your
More
jeans
or
every
less.
time you wear them?
No one does that. But sometimes, if they've had a busy little fucking shift, some jeans, you know, gig or you've been to a festival, they're getting washed, aren't they?
Yeah, don't wear festival jeans.
Who's wearing them?
What about for a flight? What after you've done a long haul flight?
Going to Glastonbury, I've got my jeans on.
A country festival, you're not telling me there's denim there? If you go to a country gig, you're wearing some denim. You're not wearing your fucking Monterex, like, shorty
I'm going
shorts,
to
are you?
Zach Bryan.
In denim. Don't you lie to me.
You think I'm wearing jeans this Saturday to go to Zach Bryan in Hyde Park?
I don't know. There's be some denim on it. If I go and see country, I have to wash my denim because I'm so excited. I piss myself. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh God, it's
Can't even take the
Gabby
piss
Bryant.
anymore because we've got ye next week.
Yeah.
And you're dead excited for it, so you can't even take the piss out of country anymore because you fucking love it.
He's excited for day drinking. Just the country's there.
No, I don't. It is really. It is a good day. I mean, I do.
I'm excited. We're all going to be
By
there.
the
Also,
way,
they do
he's,
cover-
he's just 2 years behind me with everything. He's a golf and country fan now, mate.
Yeah, and I'm going to buy a house in 2 years.
Finn's not going to be there.
No.
Go on.
Because he's dead.
No,
Oh, I
some-
thought you meant in 2
some
years.
Oasis.
Oh, he's at Oasis. That is allowed.
Although I am debating coming back to that
Oh, Oasis day
from
before.
Cardiff, yeah.
Yeah,
Can I ask a
bomb
question?
him back up.
Any denim at Oasis?
No,
Jeans?
none for me.
Oh, okay.
What pants you wearing?
No, they're all wearing
got some-
fucking Macs, aren't they? They're all wearing fucking cagoules, mate. And be like, "Oh,
Nothing else?
Does Liam Gallagher wear jeans?
Yeah.
Okay.
USG.
I've got me cagoule on.
No,
Why are
I've
you
got,
asking him whether Liam Gallagher wears jeans?
Well, I can't ask Liam. He's the
I do
next best
know.
thing.
You do know whether
do
that
know.
person wears jeans.
yeah. I know a lot of Liam's outfits. I can tell you what gig they're from.
Oh, God.
All the bad ones. Like that Glastonbury 2004 is shocking.
Was he?
The thing.
the white white
white-
Parker is,
Oh, 04?
is bad.
Oh, I actually do know
04.
that. Like
Yeah.
the Stuttenheim one.
Huh?
It's like a Stuttenheim.
Stuntenheim.
It's a brand. It's like a wax.
Was he wearing jeans when he did crystal meth?
Ooh, good question.
There you
Not
go.
a good question. Not a good question.
What do you mean? Is it a good place? Like, you want to know?
Yeah, the Whiskey A Go Go, 1994.
Oh, you're.
Don't know.
Famous jeans then.
Yeah, famous jeans.
Let's do some.
By the way,
No, let's not.
sorry, you don't get enough shit for how much of a gimp you are.
You're going to have to preface that with about Oasis.
In the context of Oasis, it is pathetic, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm aware of it. I'm hoping I grow out of it one
What's
day.
Noel's middle name?
I don't think he's got one. Oh no, wait, is he Paul? No, is he Paul? He might be Noel Paul. I know Liam's William John. No, William John Paul Gallagher is his name.
Oh, his name is
Is that after
Thomas
the Beatles?
David.
Huh?
He's got
Is
two.
that after the Beatles or the Pope?
His mum's dead religious.
Yeah, it's got a middle name, and you didn't know
Thomas David.
I did actually know that. But
it.
I, just
I know
forgot
if
it.
someone tells me.
Yeah, no, I just.
I did
No,
know that.
I know
By the
that.
way,
Apart from when you asked me.
PSA, I'm doing this now. If anyone gets any spares, just give me a shout on Instagram. I'll buy them off you.
Tickets that are worth £1 million.
They're not worth £1 million. They're going for face value. You just got to be quick. But if anyone gets a spare for
dear.
pretty much any gig, I'll go if it's face value.
Are you going to try and go to as many as you can?
Yeah, I'm going to bankrupt myself. Fuck it. Why not? I'll go on my own. I don't care.
I'd go on my own if I was a big fan.
Yeah.
Just to see the outfits.
Look at his jeans.
I mean, I am excited for what he's going to wear for the first one. Oh. Is he going to wear a white parka like
Yeah, he's
Knebworth?
gonna come out
Who
with his logo.
knows? Who knows?
White fucking parker on me.
Look at me, Cagoule.
My Cagoule and my Adidas Gazelles. I'm Liam Gallagher.
I mean, the Adidas stuff they just released is pretty fit.
Yeah.
If you're into Adidas and Oasis, yeah.
Yeah. No, it is nice as well.
it stinks of Manchester though, and I love Manchester, but it is the most mank-looking clothes I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but I got the coolest thing.
I actually do think I thought about
nice.
getting the zip up
It's
red,
nice,
the maroon Adidas one.
I can't believe Adidas gets so much shit in Liverpool. Some good stuff.
You make good footy boots.
No, do you know what it is? They make great stuff, and everyone is dead excited that they're now making Liverpool's kit again for this season. We're back with Adidas. It just, like how some brands are just like associated with a certain city.
Right.
Like for me, Fred Perry is quite London.
I think my head's mank.
No,
Fred Perry's like pretty.
it's quite
green
mod
to me.
to me, and that's London and certain parts of Manchester. But then, like Ben Sherman is London. Do you know what I mean?
I've got Adidas on now.
Yeah.
Adidas
like,
Essentials is
The,
that good.
the Adidas
Trailblazer.
Originals is, I really associate that with Manchester.
Oh, but if they came and did and said, look, we want to do a collab between Have a Word and Adidas. Collab.
Thing is, though, it is Liverpool in the 80s with Adidas, were you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
With that badge as well.
And the early 90s.
Are you asking, would we sign up to do a collab
That'd
with
be
Adidas?
fucking great.
It would be great, then, yeah. Yeah,
We've been asked
it
by
would.
Admiral,
Yeah.
and we have.
Did we?
Admiral want to make a footy kit with us?
What town's Admiral? What town?
Plymouth.
I like it.
Yeah. I'd do any brand sponsorship like that. Gola. I'll wear Gola for the rest of my life, mate.
Depends how
That's
much-
not true.
If they're paying the big bucks.
If Gola...
Goal are paying the big bucks.
They're coming back.
Have you got to design your own clothes?
Goaler.
Yeah.
I tell you what,
Castor.
the thing that's in like the Gola sphere that I would love to do it with is Fila.
Feela's got some cool stuff.
I used to only wear Fila stuff.
Alessi?
What about Henley's?
Henley's.
Like that's so mank. It's so London. It hurts.
Wait, that's not the one I'm thinking of. What's the one beginning with H? That's like really chavvy.
Hugo Boss.
No. Oh, I forgot what it's called. It's not Henley's.
But I do a collab with most brands.
There's some that you wouldn't know.
Lonsdale.
Yeah, but
Soz.
Slazenger, yeah.
Slazenger.
Sergio Ticini.
Nah, do that.
Lecoq Sportif. That'd be quite cool.
Yeah,
Oh, I
they'd
don't
be
mind a
great.
bit of
What we get them
Lecoq.
to spell it cock.
And they're like,
Just
no.
Lecoq.
Right, we're going to do some questions.
Where's your-
A collab. I heard it. James Sack says, I saw that the Hungarians are worried about their dwindling birth rate, so they're trying to encourage people to have more kids by reducing income tax to 0 for life once you've had 4 children. Surely Dan would pop out another couple of kids to reduce that massive tax bill, especially now he's earning more. Would you all be tempted by such an offer?
Do I have to have them all with the same woman? Or can I just go and fuck 4 women now, impregnate them all, and then go back to dinner?
Your
Ropes have come.
CPW's up.
Yeah. Do I have to raise the children? Or do I just have to
Real
spunk out
bad
4
man.
kids?
But then you could just like donate your sperm to a sperm bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's...
I don't think that counts. I think you'd like with this, you'd have to do the fucking yourself.
A lot of countries do this. Japan have a tax break when you get married because they want people to get together to have kids. That's just like a.
So how much are we talking there?
I don't know. I just remember
It's a tax break. It's a bit of an
yeah, it's
incentive.
not 0, but it's a tax break if you get married. Because then they're like, when you get married, you have kids and that. Because every single nation's population is dwindling. All of them.
Yeah.
Isn't that good?
No.
Apart from like
what-
some
wait,
countries.
There
'cause
not too many people?
What happens is, obviously. What happens is the pension, the old people get fucked because young people fill the pension pot, which the old people have. And if there's no young people, old people are fucked.
Good.
And I am all for it. Yeah.
If this got offered up now, we'd be in trouble because Laura's got her tubes tied. But I'm sure you could, just fucking retie.
Untie them.
You can untie the tubes.
For 0 income tax for life.
4 kids though.
Yeah, but he's halfway there.
Yeah, but the Nazis used to give out ribbons for 5.
Ribbons?
Yeah, people used to do it just for medals.
I wouldn't do it for ribbons.
No.
What about a Nazi ribbon though?
I just make my own ribbon.
No, still. I'm
Didn't we
wearing a German top while you're doing this, by the way.
Call me a patriot.
I wouldn't do it. 4 kids is too many kids.
All right, 3 quid. 3 quid.
£3, no.
No, I'd do
3
it.
kids, you get 10% flat tax for life.
No?
But then when you get to 3, you may as well do 4.
Yeah.
I'd do the 4.
It's either none or 4 for me.
100%. So much fucking incentive.
Yeah, but
My
the money
missus
you
will be
save and
busy
you
for the
spend...
next 4.5 years, mate.
Well, she's going to be anyway.
The money you
We all
save, you spend it on the
CPW.
kids.
What?
The money you save when you tax, you're spending on the kids.
That's a good point.
4 kids is expensive.
There's no way that a tax of a 0 income tax for life. You think having 2 extra kids it eats that up?
No, 4 kids. Not
He's
2
already
extra
got
kids.
2.
No, but I haven't. I'm saying
Yeah, but
4.
you're already going to have 2, so just add the 2 on.
Can you force twins?
You can design your
Can
babies.
you force twins?
Like, can you
To do
like
what? What do you want to do to twins? Then?
to exist?
To dance.
You can have designer babies. I don't know if you can have like...
Yeah, but can they
Comes out with a
make your
Gucci
baby
label on.
2 babies? Because then would you do it all in one go? Would they go, we're going to make those 4
Quadruplets?
babies? Yeah, and you have quadruplets.
Yeah,
That level
Also,
of insanity.
I think the ladies appreciate that more if they could just get all 4 out the way.
No, but have you seen a stomach of someone who has like
don't know about
triplets
that,
inside them?
Oh, mate.
They look like a Kinder Surprise.
Laura's got a history. Laura's family have got a history of having twins, and she was like, sort of going, "Oh, maybe it'll be twins." You're like, insane that you would want that.
It's not twice as hard, though, because they look after themselves like dogs.
Oh, yeah, they famously look after themselves. 2-month-old babies are like, "Yeah, shut up, lad. You go to sleep. I'll go to sleep." Oh, don't shit now.
I'd
She's
rather just
fucking
get the
knackered.
4 out the way. And the women would rather get the 4 out the way. They only have to carry 1 pregnancy then. And the first one, obviously, is going to still damage your pussy. But the other 3 can just climb out.
Yeah, they'll
then, can't
moonwalk out, mate.
It's like a log flume.
There's a photo at the end.
All women. It's great that we speak for women. All
will
women
get
want
wet.
4 kids at a time.
No, what I'm
Oh,
saying...
I wish I could have a fucking
It's like if you've got 5 cans of beer, you want to knock them out in one go.
hot
It's
air
easier.
balloon of a stomach.
You understand how pussies work, don't you?
I love saying it. Talk me through it. Talk me through it.
So...
Talk me through it. Once you pop, you can't stop.
You know what? You're not as an entrance, not as an exit.
No. Right. Would you rather? Let's say you had a big, massive house and you bought 4 couches, right? Would you rather them all arrive at once and have to take the window out once to get them in, or have to take your window out 4 separate times?
Do all 4
It's
couches
such
shit
an
themselves?
Insight. It's just an insight into Adam's mind. And he's like, right, I need an analogy, and everyone needs 4 couches. So
all
you
4
bought
couches
4
shit?
couches.
Think about it, right? The woman's got a baby in her. First of all, if they have 4 at once, the baby's a little bit smaller when they come out because there's only a finite amount of space in the deep pussy for the kids to grow.
The deep pussy. Fucking hell, your deep pussies, you're really showing. Thank you, yeah. 6 months.
The pussy.
So do you think she would rather push her baby through her pussy lips, right? And then have it go and then have it go back to being, vaguely the same. And then have to do it again and again.
So unnecessary.
Doesn't it become your ass?
Same, but vaguely.
Doesn't it become your asshole for a bit?
Johnny's
Yeah.
been to war.
It can do.
I've heard it becomes one big asshole.
That's
for a
only if
couple
they've
of
got
months.
big Irish heads.
Spice
mums.
Girls song.
Both.
Oh, I
Just
heard it
genetic.
becomes one big
It
homogeneous.
can do.
Lolly.
Surely 4 is harder.
No, it's easier, because of the couches. Tell that to your wife while she's crying. It's quadruplets. No, think about it. The window costs money to get taken out, doesn't it? Shut up, crying.
I have a mate who was a twin, and she ate her twin in the womb. And just came out bigger.
Classic Wigan.
Yeah.
You heard about that fella, or it might be a woman.
It'd be real.
She got born, grew up a bit, and then was like, oh, I've got like a fucking stomachache, man. It was bad. And they checked, and he was actually a twin. And the other baby was growing inside her. But it had been like 20 years or something.
Like,
so it was just a dead 20-year-old.
Like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah.
Like part of the ship, part of the crew.
She thought she was just hearing voices.
Okay now. Put a dicky belly, mate.
I've got the rough end of the deal here.
I think Megs were bad. No, you've got your 20-year-old
That is a
dead
thing,
twin.
no. Can someone Google that?
I ate my dead twin.
No, not the eating. She didn't eat them. It was like a medical malfunction, and her twin was growing in it.
Yeah.
Like Siamese twins, but like
Yeah, Siamese, but on the inside.
Have you seen that conjoined twin where one of them hits a vape and the other one blows it out? Sick.
What happens if one dies?
Do you mean?
What happens if one of the conjoined twins dies?
Well, the other one's definitely going to the funeral.
I don't want to die. You do.
I'm pretty sure they both die, don't they?
No, apparently it's how quick you can get to the hospital for them to separate you. Genuinely.
Yeah. It's going to affect how they vape.
It is a thing. A parasitic twin.
Mad.
Mad. Like Voldemort on the back of his Quirrell's head.
His belly. That new. Got a Voldemort in back here. It's obvious.
By the way, if you're remotely into Harry Potter, like at all, there's a lad who does TikToks and Instagram reels called Matt Bentley. And it's essentially him finding plot holes and things that don't quite make sense within the world of Harry Potter. And honestly, the amount of times I've just binged like 20 of his videos in one go.
They're so funny.
And every now and then I'll just send one of them to Carl. One of the really recent ones is about Professor Quirrell turning up for the New Year at Hogwarts with taping on and everyone being like, we all know you've got Voldemort in the back of your head. It is fucking hilarious.
I've had this 8 years.
It's go on if you're into Harry Potter at all, just go and watch all of Matt Bentley's videos because they fucking kill me, man. There's so many great ones.
Voldemort, man. I just love him, man.
And there's a really sad one that he done the other day, and I seen it at like 9 o'clock in the morning. I was like, Jesus Christ.
Harry Potter.
I'll show you it in a minute. It really, because obviously he's an actor as well, Matt.
Yeah.
It's a really bleak sort of look at the future of Harry Potter. It's fucking class.
Talking about sad internet, has anyone seen Will Smith trying to promote his new song?
I've seen his new song.
He's having a full-on
You see what you can do though if you
public
speed it
mental
up.
breakdown.
So
Yeah,
someone
speed
said
it
it's
up or
just
slow it down.
If you speed the song up, it's a banger. If you slow it down, it's a banger. Someone said it's just a tempo issue, and they're so right.
Is it?
No, yeah.
Honestly,
It's also a perception issue, isn't it? Because he just doesn't suit what he's trying to do anymore.
Yeah, 'cause he's like 56.
before I do it.
He looks really, really sad.
He's trying to rescue his career when he slapped Chris Rock, isn't he?
I think, but have you seen him in interviews and stuff?
No.
It's so disingenuous and stuff. Like he's getting asked about slapping Chris Rock, and he's like, "Yeah, man, everyone's seeing me lose my shit, man. Oh, it's awful. I've got to handle it, man. It is what it is. Sometimes you have to show. It's really odd. It's like he's not a person.
He wants everyone to stop asking him, but he can't.
It's such a weird thing to see, because, obviously, none of us are psychiatrists here, as much as I think I might be. He's very, very clearly having a very, very, very bad time mentally.
And he's also surrounded by people who are going, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, that's cool. Let's do this.
And it's so strange to see. Because think about who Will Smith is.
Yeah, he's one of the most lovable people in that world.
He's one of the most successful, people ever. Comedy sitcom, one of the biggest sitcoms of all time.
As a kid.
Yeah. Then music. Think about his early music that's still bangers to this day. Then he goes on to do comedy films like Bad Boys and fucking Hitch and shit like that I love. Then he's in really serious roles like Muhammad Ali and £7 and
Won an Oscar, didn't he?
Did he win an Oscar that night?
He won an Oscar that night.
He was nominated for Ali. He won it for Little Richard.
Yeah,
which
with Serena Williams' dad.
is it Little Richard? No, King Richard.
Little people,
Little Richard, man. I just love him, man.
It's so strange to see what's gone on there.
Yeah, he's
Honestly, go and watch the interviews of him promoting this new music, and then
Where is he in London? Is he at King's Cross, where he's on the street? It looks like it's in London, doesn't it?
I'd love
There's
to
a clip,
see him.
and he starts doing the new song, and everyone's like, "No, I'm not feeling it." And who went? Yeah, we'll put that out. Oh God, it's
Speed it up and it's a rammer.
right. I'll
But
try
at the
it.
tempo it's at, it's like...
But it's still him, though, innit? And that he gives me.
I can't believe he's become a Nick when he was one of the most cool lovable people in the world, wasn't he? Like he was such like.
Just think about what's happened to him on a global scale. Like, imagine how much hate he's got since then. Think about how many like things he must see about himself. This is what people don't really consider about like social media. And I've spoke to you a couple of times recently about like when anyone I see gets hate, or when we get a bit of hate, or I get a bit of hate for whatever, it does affect you.
Yeah.
And the people I know personally who get a bit of it, and myself occasionally, like for a tweet or whatever, it's on quite a relatively small scale. Everybody in the world, everyone was talking about him being a fucking bellend and insensitive and rattled for slapping Chris Rock. And and they all think it's because his wife essentially like cooks him. Like she's very clearly had relationships with other men. She's talked about it publicly, made him talk about it publicly, like under duress. Everyone has this like opinion of him as like this weak fucking man who is weak in the sense that he's let his wife cheat on him and took her back because he feels like he can't do any better. And then to defend her after she's done that to him, he's made himself look like the biggest, most insensitive idiot, the biggest sensitive idiot on the planet by slapping someone for making a joke. Imagine knowing what everyone thought about that and then trying to release music and be back in the public space again. I can't imagine what the inside of his head.
The comments on the videos are, there's like one person going, whoa, he knows how to make a summer banger. And then everyone else like, no, he fucking doesn't.
He can relentless. Get back though. He can come back.
Well, yeah, Bad Boys did quite well.
I don't think he's finished forever. Like, he can come back. He just needs to make good shit again. And everyone's like, all right, well, that was mad, but, we'll move on.
Yeah, music was probably a misstep.
Yeah, but he can get back into it. He is still lovable. He just made a mistake.
He's got to go and do a lot of work in the darkness before he comes back out publicly after this. Like, honestly, lad, I'll show you that in the break. The interviews when he's on radio, like, when you've seen someone talk normally before and they're no longer talking normally, it is so obvious and jarring. So, if you watch old interviews with him where he's on Graham Norton and he's having a fucking laugh and he's being Will Smith and he's normal, compare that with how he's talking now. He's having a mental breakdown.
His kid's a lizard as well.
He's a carpenter. He makes beds for his friends.
Does he?
Apparently.
Yeah, but all of that sensitively, he's having a really bad time. Yeah. And on top of all of that, shit at music, slaps someone, his wife makes him look like a cunt, and just to add to that, your kid's a lizard.
Jaden's a lizard.
Lovely hats, though.
You can't take that away from him.
Yeah, I mean, you can, can't you? Because it looks like a haunted house.
Oh, shit, yeah, that one. But yeah, that was funny.
All right, well, let's have a break. Now it's... Ooh... What's that? Oh. Don't be scared. I'm wearing a True Classic t-shirt. Now it's time to talk about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's True Classic. Now, Carl, sometimes when you're not wearing True Classics, I look at you and think, ugh.
Yeah.
Just like, whoa, what is he doing with himself?
What are you wearing?
Then you whip that on and it questions my sexuality.
Yeah, it's something about like the shape and the material that proper accentuates all the good bits. Like, it makes your arms look good. It makes your belly look flat. It's dead soft. It's lovely. I like the collar. It's nice and high. It's just dead nice.
Yeah, and obviously when I wear t-shirts, and
you're gonna rip it all in that.
I know. Obviously, when I'm sat naturally like this, I really like the old lats and traps being shown off, and that's where True Classic comes in. It's not just a bog standard t-shirt that you get down the shops that doesn't fit you properly. It accentuates all the manly bits, all the good bits that people who want to touch you go, that's nice. Oh. But it also hides the flubbly bits.
They are great, and they're genuinely dead comfy as well.
Flubbly.
Flubbly?
Yeah, it's,
Flubbly bits.
It's not an actual word, but everyone knew what I meant.
What you mean, flubbly? Just look at them. They're gorgeous. And where'd you get them, Dan, if I wanted one?
If you want to upgrade your wardrobe and save at trueclassic.com/word. That's what you need to do.
Upgrade your wardrobe today. Look like me and Dan.
And just, you just sit around naturally like, True Classic.
.com/word.
Ah.
Hey.
Do you know any riddles, Dan?
Danny Max here. Danny Max here.
You love a fucking riddle, don't you?
Love him.
You love a riddle. I got like other like social media accounts clip up our old episodes.
Oh, I saw it.
And there's an old one of you doing the rounds at the minute where we're giving you riddles and you're just losing your tiny little mind.
I time to stop being a child.
Whenever it's a riddle, I always think, like, just say time. The answer's always like time.
Or table. Got 4 legs, but I can't run. Table.
Or a
So-
towel.
It's like in a pub quiz, the answer's always either Shirley Bassey or Uruguay.
It's a fact. Who won the first ever World Cup?
Shirley Bassey.
Is that a riddle?
It's a question.
That's linked to that question that's funny, is who was the first American to miss a penalty at the World Cup finals, though?
Diana Ross.
Yeah, that's how that, so that's sort of...
Or Janet
Links in a
Jackson,
bit.
depending on what day I remember it on.
And the goal exploded anyway.
Yeah, it just fell down anyway.
Power of
Proper
Ross.
BBC 3 fact that.
Yeah.
You know, like those shows that used to be like the 100 greatest World Cup moments.
Loved them.
They need to bring them back on in like some sort of like digital form because obviously,
They're on YouTube.
yeah, but like new ones.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'd love
That-
to show that me.
This is the level of ambition I have in my career. Like, when I started,
Saying that, you're on one of them.
that's all I wanted to do in
Did you do
comedy.
the smell of cheese
Yeah,
joke?
the smell of
The smell
cheese
of
thing.
cheese
all,
joke?
all I wanted to do was just do them talking head shows. I absolutely love them.
Yeah, they're the
I
best.
love them.
What one were you on?
It was 2013.
Most amazing moments on.
I can't remember. I just remember it was when Miley Cyrus was twerking, because I pop up and I'm like, with a tongue out like that, look like me now, I'm trying to thread a needle, and then it just cuts off. I think I'm on it for like.
I remember you smell the cheese. You did
and
the
I've
smell
got
of cheese
a
joke.
wine-coloured Lyland Scott cable knit sweater on.
I remember it.
Yeah.
We used to take the piss out of you loads for it.
Did you?
To your face.
Oh.
The smell
Yeah,
of
not
cheese.
behind
bit.
your back.
I was like, did
You smell the cheese.
I thought we were friends. That's a sick joke, that. You know, I did that recently. It's like one of the first jokes I ever did. And there was a dude with one arm in a gig, so I just thought, I'll bring this back. And it's a sick joke, if I remember it correctly.
Can't
What's
do
the
smell of
joke?
cheese.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why?
I'm not coming on here to do my old jokes. Like,
Why?
because I feel like I'm in a green room doing bits, and I don't like it's.
Yeah, but you're not in a green room and you're not doing bits, so what's the joke?
Well, I would be doing bits. It's just about how my granddad used to do smell of cheese, but he only had one arm. That's the joke. So he didn't have he just had the cheese. It was just him punching me in the face. And then the punchline was, I got my own back. I took him to a pub that only had push taps in the toilets. And it was just really funny watching him try and wash his hands.
I
That's
remember
it.
that bit.
It's very early stand-up first thought, like the first ever joke I wrote, which was like, why do deaf people look so tired? Because they have to stay up so late to watch the telly.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, it's when you have your first thoughts in it and you go, oh.
I love the root of that joke as well, is that they don't just get up early to watch it at
No,
5
they
a.m.
stay up.
They're doing nothing.
They're like, you going to bed? And he's like, nah, Hollyoaks is on in 4 hours.
10% of the broadcast have to be in sign language. That's why they put them at that time of the morning. Tom Scott taught me that.
Who told you that?
Tom Scott,
Who's that?
YouTuber,
Oh, right.
goat.
But why don't they just do it at 4 o'clock in the afternoon?
Because it's
It's annoying, innit?
But just make it an option. Little red button option it should be these
that's
days.
what it should be. Yeah.
Yeah.
You should have audio and visual options at all times. Maybe you have. I don't watch the telly anymore.
I think they do on like iPlayer now.
Do they? Yeah.
I think you can like.
I think
turn
they
on-
should do full shows for deaf people where the whole show's in sign language. All the actors are doing it. That'd be fairer, wouldn't it? Give
Yeah.
them a show.
Imagine if you watched it and you're like, whoa, this sign language is mad, and it was just like kung fu.
You know, they do a combat film.
You seen that film for deaf people, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon?
Fucking racist. What did he just say?
What did he say there? Well, he signs with his feet.
But there should be a show for everyone. There should be that one. There should be one for like people who are partial hearing where it's louder, like the lowest it goes, like you know what I mean? A show for blind people where they like
Braille.
audio the script, the whole
The
thing.
radio, isn't
That's
it?
the radio, famously.
Yeah, but just more equality.
Very nice. Well done, Adam.
Amazing.
What's the problem?
What about people? What's the other senses? Taste.
Walking.
Taste, yeah.
Walking.
You don't taste the telly, do you?
No,
Well, some people do.
Yeah. Tastes like fizzy water.
that's what I say. Fizzy water tastes like telly static.
Yeah, that was. I did a little reversey on it.
Well done. Stop doing bits in the game,
You've never got on board with the sparkling water, have you?
No, it
You've
tastes
never
like
matured to
paracetamol. It
that.
tastes like paracetamol.
Love it. Absolutely love it, me.
Do you love it or do you love it? Would you drink it in your house with no one there?
Yeah, I've got. Not only do I buy Fizzy Wizzy from Costco, but I also have a Soda Stream that I just make if I can't.
Flavourless.
Shut up.
Fizzy
Without the. Oh no.
What?
You just carbonate your water.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Like it ain't no thang.
But it's not. It's a good alternative to fizzy drinks, and there's no.
But it's also
badness for
nicer
you.
than.
Yeah.
I think it's better than water. Like still water, me.
Finn can't drink water. Like a
I
rage.
can do it. I just don't like it.
Doesn't
I
like
can
water.
physically do it. I had to do it at the
Just gonna
dentist
imagine if
a
you
couple of weeks
couldn't.
ago. Hated it.
He doesn't brush his teeth with water. He
Whose
just like,
big problem with going to the dentist is the swill?
Me. Me, and I had to be a big brave boy and be like, they went, do you want water? I was like, yeah, I
Drilling
do.
into your gums and your teeth and everything. You're like, I'm fire.
Isn't that special water at the dentist?
yeah, it's like weird.
I think they've told you that. It was just water for me.
No, I think they had to stop that. The pink water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they.
It's just water now.
I think they had to stop it for some reason. Pink water. I always say it like the bird from Watership Down when it says big water. Pink water. Yeah, they had to. Also, it's. I don't like that. That's what I don't. When you.
And it does dribble more,
hangs
doesn't
out
it?
your mouth.
Yeah, because your mouth's dead.
You look like a monster
That's
in a
not
cartoon.
the water's fault. That's the fact that you've had an injection in your face.
It is quite viscous, though. It is a viscous water.
No,
I think
but
it's
even
more
if-
viscous.
More viscous.
Yeah, I think it is more viscous
Even if
than
I
the
just
usual.
get it clean when they tell me to like rinse out, it's a bit like gooey.
Do you
Yeah.
Finn carries, do you know the little really saturated squashes that you can get at the bottles? Finn's got one on his person at all times.
Oh, the little that
Yeah.
you can put on your keyring.
Have you got one now?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Yeah, he's always got one with him in case.
In case
water's
someone
there.
gives him water and forces him. If he gets waterboarded, he'll have to put black currants in him.
No, you wouldn't even have to do it.
Tastes horrible.
They just go, hey, Buxton, no.
I'll tell you
I'll
what
tell
you want.
you
whatever.
everything. Thinking about, I've just had a thought because we were talking about recycling before. Dentists haven't had to plastic cups still.
Oh yeah.
How many dentists in every city like are using plastic cups? I reckon if we make them use paper, we could have the straws back.
I think we should just have the straws back, I've said this a million times now. We should just be... It hasn't worked. We tried it, and it hasn't worked. You can keep them... I think when someone gets like a Diet Coke or a Fanta or whatever in like Mackey's or whatever, it can be like, do you know what? Here's 2 paper straws. The first one will fuck up before the end of it. Put the other one in. It is what it is. If you get a milkshake,
Yeah, I know.
you should get a plastic one.
Yeah, my issue, and I know it's like, it's been said before loads and it's hack, but I still haven't had an explanation. So I will still talk about it. Why isn't the thing on top of the cup cardboard and the straw plastic? Why is it okay for the plastic thing to still be on the top of the cup, but the straw be cardboard?
So the argument I think they'll
Right.
give you is the reason they stopped the straws is that they were ending up a turtle's nose, and I don't think you can get a
They're
little
all
turtle's
cokeheads.
nose.
One
All sea life is a cokehead.
one fucking turtle had a straw up his nose.
Yeah.
Like, show me a bigger sample size. If I'm walking around and all I'm seeing is just pure turtles with straws up their nose, then fair enough.
On the street.
Yeah. Exactly.
Also, what's wrong with a turtle having a straw up his nose? He can still breathe.
Like a snorkel. Like a snorkel, innit?
Yeah.
And he looks cool. Looks like looks like a walrus.
And that's what turtles want. Oh, I feel fucking stupid or something. You look like a walrus.
You
there,
need 2.
If you go to other countries with bigger populations, they still use plastic straws.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck,
That's
though,
the
do they?
thing.
Yeah, so then why do we give a fuck? There's less of us.
It's a great argument.
Yeah, you go to any country in Asia and they're still using plastic straws.
And America. Any like red state in America is like my freedom, my straws, suck my balls. Like California's paper straws,
Yeah.
I think. But like even Nashville, like
Yeah.
everywhere's plastic. It's like
But they
no.
can't take guns off them. They're not going to be able to take straws off them. Like, if you can't convince them that guns are dangerous, you're not going to convince them that straws are dangerous.
But that is the answer though. It's because they can go up the nose, whereas the lid's that's just a little turtle's hat, innit?
Yeah, they get
And-
little sick hats.
Yeah.
They just put them on like, yeah.
Little sombreros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Bring
So
them back.
I think that's the answer.
Right.
I know it's not necessarily a satisfying one, but I think that is it.
genuinely, I think that's tarnished Attenborough's legacy. That I think less of him now
Why?
because of the straws.
Was it him?
I think it was him.
Feels like it was him.
Like Jamie Oliver was the butties.
Yeah, and the
Wasn't Butties,
Twizzlers.
Turkey Twizzlers.
Was it definitely him, or did you just think nature, David Attenborough?
Maybe. Like, I think dinosaurs, Richard Attenborough. But, but yeah,
Are they related?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Very related, yeah.
What do you mean very related? They fucking...
No, because that wouldn't be. Are you related to your bird?
Brothers.
They're brothers. They're brothers.
Are they really? Yeah?
Yeah.
One did dinosaurs and one did penguins.
One went, lad, you do them. I'll do the old ones, you do the new ones. See you in the middle, lad.
Yeah, there's a younger brother that does robots.
Just following a rumba around the museum.
Basically, that picture where it's like the men, where it starts off with like Homo sapien or whatever, and it gets like that. There's
Big gap between those two syllables.
Well,
there,
you know what
isn't
I mean. There's an Attenborough assigned to each one.
So hang on. So is Attenborough at a point? Was he the saying that he's the foremost voice for the nature, isn't he? He's like.
Well,
father
he could have come out, even if it wasn't him. He could have come out and went, "Nah, don't worry about that," and we all would have gone. Attenborough says it's
That would be a mad stance for Attenborough to take.
I'd love it.
If all the nature people were like, we've got to sort out these straws, he was like, nah, allow it. I get milkshakes all the time.
The thing is, David, right? Don't be getting me involved with that one turtle with the straw when you've watched a fucking small wildebeest get ripped to shreds by 4 lions and not even done that or anything to try and get rid of the.
But
Like-
isn't his whole point that is part of nature and straws up turtles' noses aren't?
We are nature,
Yeah. And we like Diet Coke.
and we made the straws.
Yeah,
I
my
think what we
banana
need is
milkshake.
we need one picture of David Attenborough having a plastic straw drink. And
Thought you meant
then it's all in the
sticking a
bin.
straw up a turtle's nose.
Do you reckon there's any animals he hates and he's watching them like, fucking, I hope you get out.
Yeah,
He says he hates people.
Oh, yeah, but he's got to say that, hasn't he?
That's you as well, though.
I don't hate people. I hate lots of people. I don't hate them as a whole.
what do you reckon? I reckon he doesn't fuck with sloths. I reckon it's too many SD cards trying to catch the sloths doing stuff.
Yeah, to get 2 minutes of interesting screen time, they've got to be there for 3 months.
Too much sloth. He's like, nah, we haven't got
seen them?
we haven't got the megabytes.
If they moved fast, they would be the scariest animal on the fucking planet.
There's 2 in
Like a 28 days later sloth.
Yeah, they've got like big Wolverine hands.
Yeah.
If they move fast, we're fucked. It's a good job they move slow. Nature's done right there.
His camera crew got involved in something recently. For the first time ever, they couldn't watch. There was these penguins that were like falling down a hill, and they like built them a little ramp, and they shouldn't. It's a weird.
Yeah, you
debate,
can't.
isn't
Right.
it?
So they're not stopping another creature eating,
No.
in theory. They're not fucking with the hunt.
No.
They're just going, guard these. But is it penguins?
Yeah.
They're like, this
There
is
was like hundreds of
painful to watch.
penguins that were just like slide, but I think they were just having a nice time.
Oh yeah, you must just ruin the slide.
Yeah, they just built them a little ramp.
Oh, that's quite cute though. isn't it?
Health and safety. Even Attenborough's on the health and safety now. Attenborough putting yellow floor slip signs down.
For the penguins.
He's not the voice of nature though anymore, is he? Because he's aging out of it. Because I'm not exaggerating. He's 96 years old or
He's
something.
old, isn't he?
Who's
Yeah.
taking
So
over?
they're
99, isn't he?
They're trying.
Who's the new guy?
Who is it?
Clarkson.
Tom Hanks has just done the Americas.
Oh,
And it-
wow.
and it works. Like
'Cause of his
Tom
voice.
Hanks has got that patriarchal. You sort of trust him.
Yeah.
Who'd be some other good voices though?
Clarkson.
What?
Clarkson hates.
Yeah, that's why it'd be
nature.
funny.
Yeah.
Not enough straws.
Yeah. Just
Clarkson.
the polar bears can stay.
Just driving his Range Rover through fucking Antarctica. I don't know, British ones. Stephen Fry.
Will they get Brian Cox on it, or is he
Ooh,
just
blessed.
is he just space?
No, we scared all the animals off.
Brian Blessed.
Carl, he doesn't do it live. He's not there going. There is a penguin.
Attenborough was though.
used to.
If he's stoned, he is.
Yeah, true.
There's a fucking penguin.
Attenborough used to be there.
Yeah, but
In the bush and that, like-
nowadays.
Yeah, he just does it all in the studio, doesn't
No,
he?
but he still does go, doesn't he? He's still there with the cameras.
Can we
he's just
get
not
can we get
talking.
an age check on David Attenborough because he's
He's
at
99.
least 90. Is
I
he
think he's-
99?
Yeah, he's about to
What?
be 100. They reckon the King's going to have to write
Correct.
some fucking...
Next year, he's 8th of May next year. 100.
He better get there. That'd be dead sad, wouldn't
Nah, I sort of don't want him to.
it? Really, yeah.
7th of May.
Just funny,
Bang.
innit?
Do you reckon he's getting a state funeral?
Ooh.
State funeral.
He probably
think-
will, you know.
What the fuck?
They gave Thatcher one.
They gave him a state funeral.
Thatcher got one.
And just let out the zoo for the day and have him walk down Pall Mall.
I reckon he deserves a state funeral.
It'd be like bed knobs and broomsticks. Like the footy match.
Just all end up in a big arc.
There's an ostrich on the coffee.
He films penguins.
At the most reductive level, he films penguins.
Yeah, that's all. In fact, he doesn't even do that. He
got
tells someone what penguins to film, and then looks at it and goes, "Oh yeah, there's penguins
But
having
he
a scram."
doesn't even do that. He just turns up and they go, look, we've decided which penguin. We filmed it. Now just go, it's a penguin.
Margaret Thatcher got a state funeral.
Yeah, because if you are a proper Tory, as a lot of people who run the country and make the decisions are, she is massive to them, isn't she? Like, we all hate her. We're all glad she's a big pile of ash.
She is.
But, like, she got a state funeral because to the Conservatives, she did a good job.
Is it just all prime
Don't you
ministers?
Don't you just get one if you was
Yeah.
prime minister anyway?
Oh, do you? Yeah.
We've got a run of them.
Yeah, Truss will get a little one.
Come on. How long were you in power? Like Thatcher or not, she did 10 years.
Truss will get a state Buffy. Yeah. The sausage rolls around the country.
And it'll be that lettuce on the butties that outlasted her.
Do you reckon there's anybody alive who's not a politician who gets a state funeral? Then? Is that not a thing?
To be fair, if Attenborough's not getting one, I would really struggle to see someone that's double funeral.
Just
what do you know?
Saturday night takeaway.
If they go together.
Imagine if they accidentally buried them on the wrong side. And then for eternity, they've just got to be on the wrong side.
Paralysed deck and hand.
Is there nobody? Surely, I think Attenborough gets one personally.
What for?
What do you mean? What for?
He's made a few videos.
I've seen Gareth Southgate a Knight of the Realm now as well, which is mad, isn't it?
Southgate's not getting a state funeral.
No, but he's a Knight of the Realm now.
Here's an Attenborough question. Is there anyone that would make more people sad if he was on the...
paedophile?
Yeah.
On the what?
On the
cover.
cover. Oh, did you?
Oh yeah. He's whenever we've done nonsense you don't want to see outed. He's like, we've almost had to start ignoring him as an option.
Can we reverse there? Because that makes it sound like he's a nonce and you just don't want to. You don't want people to know.
I do. If he's a nonce, just
Bob
keep it
Mortimer.
quiet.
Bob Mortimer.
Oh, yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
He's so universally loved. Bob
Mine's
Mortimer.
Sir Alex Ferguson, obviously.
Yeah, that'd be sad because he's a proper socialist, isn't he? He loves the people, so I'll be gutted there too.
I don't think Adam would be quite as good.
No, I don't think so.
I reckon if you got to love Alex Ferguson regardless of.
I don't have to. I respect him.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to love him. If that came out, I'd be happy.
Oh, that's
Yeah, no.
I respect him, but if he's a nonce,
Yeah, no, that's what you want, innit? Like, if it turned out that like Suarez was racist, like, oh,
You'd be made up. But it's actually just a huge cultural divide.
I reckon Attenborough's getting one, and he's probably the only one living now who gets one as well.
there's got to be animals in it. Then
Nah, what
it
about,
can't just be. It just can't
will
be.
be, though.
It can't be all the generals like because that's all it is. The state funerals are just Tories
Yeah.
in
So
their
you want-
fucking
you want Noah's Ark?
pajamas.
Yeah,
You want Noah's Ark
You'd have like an
on
elephant
Pall
carrying the
Oh,
coffin.
100%.
yeah,
little
and
lemurs.
suits. Gotta be suits.
Yeah,
You gotta suit them up.
The animals in suits.
Yeah,
yeah, little bow ties on the dogs, isn't there?
that's why the
Dogs?
Did he do dogs?
That's why you just invite penguins. They're already dressed.
When did Attenborough do dogs?
He's done dogs at some point.
Was it like us trying to do a Patreon special? Like, we just need to bank one here, lads. Here in the park is a dog.
The thing is, though, like they've probably got him on AI. Like they don't need to get rid of Attenborough's voice off the.
He's got that much voice.
They
that he
could
can-
just AI him now for forevermore for the documentaries.
Yeah.
They don't need Chris Packham. He must be gutted him
Oh,
Fuck's Chris Packham?
he's not. No.
from the Really Wild show with Terry Nutkins and Michaela Strachan.
Oh, Michaela Strachan, she was good.
Terry Nutkins had his finger bitten off by a squirrel.
Otter.
Oh, was it an otter? What type?
A sea otter.
Was it a sea otter?
I want it to be a
Have you
sea otter.
seen the giant otters in Chester Zoo?
Have
though?
I seen them?
Mate.
Best fucking bit, mate.
I remember your bit about otters. It was great, and I always, whenever I see the otters, I was like,
I'm going to an otter
Dan
cafe
comes
next
here
month.
and like,
I love him. I think they're fucking
I'm
great.
going to an otter cafe next month
what?
in Tokyo, yeah. Otter cafe.
But you know what otter means? Otter is also like a specification of, like bear and
Yeah.
cub.
Yeah.
There's otters.
I'm going to an otter cafe, yeah.
You're going to a gay bar.
You go into a gay bar, yeah.
No, I'm going to a cafe where there's otters.
Yeah.
It's not a gay bar.
Sleek gay men. That's what it is.
Was that a real thing?
I didn't know that. Who's an otter?
What,
Does anybody an
what does
otter
otter
here?
mean? Because I know bear means like Jack and cub means like
A young Jack.
Finn.
Maybe
Finn's not a
Steve.
cub.
Maybe Steve would be an otter. I don't know. I think I'm the wrong guest for
Harry's
this.
an otter. Harry Otter.
I think he's a mongoose.
So it's a gay man with a slim to athletic build and a noticeable amount of body hair.
That's me.
Steve?
Adam, there's a couple of words in there that you think you ignored. Yeah, man, an otter. Yeah, I'm going to a capybara one and an otter one.
Whoa.
I didn't go to them last time. I went to
Hang on, so cat cafes I can see because cats are happy to be in the
just change
house.
the cat with other animals.
Yeah, but that's not how it works. Otters can't just be like wandering around the carpet.
They literally
They
are.
need water.
They've got water too. They're amphibious.
Where's that in the cafe?
No, probably on the side.
Oh, it's just a pond on the side.
Yeah, so I can walk on salmon round, is it?
Sorry.
Maybe in the swimming baths down. Imagine
Yeah,
that.
that would make more sense. That'd be cool.
Yeah.
If you went to like
It probably is that, isn't it? There's
Waterworld
probably
in
just a
Stoke
place you
and there
can
was
get a
like
fucking panini as well.
otters.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's just Peter Lloyd's with a panini station.
I'll send you pictures.
All right, cool. Don't, just be careful of your fingers. Terry Nutkins
I'll
Yeah,
say
man.
that to the people who work there.
can't use a calculator.
Oh yeah,
to
the
this
people
day.
of Japan really know Terry Nutkins. It'd be amazing if they were like, if you went in and there's a sign with Terry Nutkins with a circle and a line through it, being like, "Don't pet the otters.
You can't come in.
Don't get a Nutkins."
What's he barred for? For getting his finger bit off?
Oh yeah,
it makes
it's
the
a-
otters look
Do
bad.
not feed the otters, including your fingers.
No,
Terry.
it's like the Happy Gilmore at the golfing range. Don't do a Terry Nutkins.
Yeah, I'll send you all pictures. I'm going to all mad places.
The zoo's got the new bit where they're all in together,
oh yeah.
but now they're not in together.
Oh
Why?
Well, they've made like a African Sahara
yeah.
sort of, and it's
Serengeti.
different species in together. But I think they've had to sort of.
Didn't go as well.
I think they've had to separate them because animals are really racist.
Right.
Oh, they're trying to hurt each other.
I just don't think it went that well.
They were meant to do the African one, but they ended up doing the South African one.
Nice.
What were the animals? Big boys.
All the no, not the bitey ones.
Giraffes.
Giraffes, zebras.
One of the biggest?
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're not bitey ones, are they?
No.
They're like give you a fuck off.
The warty pigs. Were they there?
What if they were fucking? Imagine if a zebra fucked a giraffe and it made like a big fucking long neck zebra. That'd be class, wouldn't it?
That's why they had to separate them. There's
Yeah,
too
that's
much
what it was.
fucking.
Attenborough got involved. Do you like that bit? I went round when it just opened and I didn't like it.
I mean, it's just interesting, isn't it, that they're trying different stuff. I think we're lucky that we've got one of the best zoos in Europe on our fucking doorstep, and I'm going to
Yes.
push for Etta to get a job there.
Yeah, it's so
I
good.
really
How
want
old's
to.
Etta?
She's 8, but she's
earning
nearly
enough.
9.
She's not in.
Someone needs to separate these
Needs to be
zebras
earning
from the
more
giraffe.
like your dad. And
What do you
Bondi.
want it to be? Do you want it to go into...
I just think it'd be a cool place to work when you're a teenager.
Oh, like
I think it's a decent part-time job, innit?
Apparently, it's not.
Go on.
Oh, well, that's me. Fuck.
No,
innit? Do
but
you remember that thing?
but I know someone who, they worked in the car park, so you need to be careful because you think, oh, I'm going to go and work in the zoo, and it's like, whoa, big vibes. I'm going to be feeding the monkeys like bananas or whatever, and then they're like, get in the car park, mate. You might see a crow fly past. I always think that about the animals that don't live in the zoo.
Yeah,
you know,
'cause-
you go there and there's a duck. You're like, if I was a duck, I'd live in a zoo.
Of course you would.
Because you just be walking around going, I'm free, me. I could leave it.
You'll never get this. You'll
Yeah,
never get
exactly.
this.
Or do they have a sense like if a duck flies over, is it luck? Because if they land in the wrong enclosure, that's a
You
bad
can't-
afternoon for the
I don't
duck,
think you
innit?
can land in. Oh, I suppose you can in the new.
In the snow leopard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a.
If I was a bird, I'd be like, I'm just going to go and live with the snow leopard for a bit.
Yeah,
And then
yeah,
just fuck off.
Oh,
and
well,
then-
if I was a bird, I'd go and watch the match. Why does that? That'd be the first thing you do. Just go.
Are you, hang on, are you a human? I got turned into a bird.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah.
I am in my head.
I'm going to
I
match.
am in my head.
It's a long flight, that. I wonder how long it take, like a pigeon, to get to Wembley.
From where?
From where Dan lives. If he gets turned into a bird and he said he'll go and watch the cup final.
Depends on traffic.
Unless he's on about the Chester and District Under-15s cup final in Upton. Probably.
If you were an animagus.
Do you know what an animagus is?
No.
A man who turns into a dog.
Anything in it. It's not just
Yeah.
a dog, is
I
it?
thought it was a doggy.
No, like
No,
Professor
because-
McGonagall's an animagus. Isn't
Yeah,
she?
so's
a
She,
bird,
she
isn't
becomes
so's
a cat.
the wolf one.
Yeah.
Lupin.
Yeah.
I'm 100% going bird. Yeah.
Would you?
If I was an animagus, yeah.
Really?
Well, so you could fly.
Yeah.
Pterodactyl, me.
What?
Not real. Well, no, they are real.
Whoa! Tell you what, Richard Attenborough would be fuming with you right now.
I'd be a dog. The most loved
Why
animal on the planet.
can't I be a pterodactyl?
Sorry, what? If you were an animagus, you'd have the power to turn into a dog so you could sit next to your dog.
Yeah.
No, everyone loves them. Just be like cute dog.
I just want to do less stuff.
But you want to be a bird or an nature and you can't rock like, oh, fuck off.
Everyone hates you. You think that's what happens? You animagus into a bird and you're like, oh.
The issue isn't
Nobody
I want to be
likes
an
me.
animal so more people can love me. I'm happy with my personality as it is.
You're going to turn into a bird and then what?
Bald
Fly
eagle.
somewhere?
Absolutely, I'm a bald eagle.
Yeah, you'd have to be.
Everyone hates bald eagles, do they?
Yeah, but that's
In the
mad
garden,
though.
yeah? You'd be like, wow, fuck off.
The
Would
thing
ya?
is though, why would you be a bald eagle? You could be a bird with more feathers.
You could go the Palace game.
Yeah, you could be a hairy eagle.
Yeah. That's like him just being a dog so he could chill with his dog. Like the whole point to be an animal is to get something that you haven't got. Like
Oh, yeah, I've got love.
What benefit do you get from
I'd be
being
a
a
big
dog?
dick seagull.
Hey, but you just get to fucking chill all day and dogs have got a good life.
You can do
You could just
that.
do that.
I know, but I'm saying if you have to turn me into an animal, I'll just do it more.
What about not an otter then? If you love otters, would you not want to?
I want a VAR on me being
I don't
allowed to
like-
be a pterodactyl, by the way. That was an animal at one point.
You would be captured and put in a museum, though. They'd be like,
What
oh my God,
museum?
You'd be shot
What
down.
museum's this?
if they found a live pterodactyl now, you think they just let it fly around? It'd be shot down.
Have you not seen
Why, who?
Godzilla?
Russia? What?
Yeah.
I just wouldn't go down fucking destroying Japanese cities.
What cities would you destroy? Japan is safe. I've heard there's an otter cafe.
I'd just be a friendly pterodactyl.
So you think they'd be like, there's a pterodactyl flying around, but don't worry, he is friendly and he's not done any Japanese cities in. Leave him alone. You'd be fucking tranquilised in minutes.
What? By who?
The government.
CIA.
Just go for
Do you
the
think they'd just be a... Hey, leave him. They're extinct,
mad,
then. They're extinct. Leave
Got
him.
some questions about this one, but let him fly.
Leave him. He's friendly, him.
But what if I just show them all that I'm an animagus? So I
fair
start like
enough.
this.
Yeah,
Fair
Animagus is they're interested in. Leave him. Animagus, isn't he?
Oh, so you're going to... Oh, it's Adam Rowe. So the pterodactyl flies down and everyone goes, oh, it's just Liverpool comedian Adam Rowe. It's going to really affect your stand-up. You know your bit about your eye? You know when you have to address the eye? You are going to have to address the I'm a pterodactyl as
Oh,
well.
mate. That 40 minutes in the Edinburgh show and you turn into a pterodactyl, though. No one's done that before.
Not easy being a pterodactyl sometimes. You know? It's really affecting my relationship with my dad.
You'd have, yeah. If Adam Rowe turned into a pterodactyl, it'd be on the news. I think. I'm sure it'd just be like.
And we'd all have a clue even before you change. Like, is he at a country day? No, I don't want to be an otter. I don't eat fingers.
I don't
And
want to be a pie. I don't like gravy.
I don't like fish.
I don't like
Fuss
fish.
eater. He's an animagus and he's still a fuss eater.
Do you
Mate,
realise otters, that isn't on their like menu? Fingers.
But raw fish is.
Well, if you're a bird, then that rules out a lot of birds.
They have chips, though.
Oh, just get down the bins.
Right. It's mad how you don't eat. Like, I'm the same. Like, I wouldn't eat fish, but I'd try my luck in the bins.
Do you like fish, no?
No.
You're missing out, you know.
What on?
Fish.
Don't like the taste. Tried it. I'd love
Tried
to
them
eat it.
all.
I've tried enough.
Have you?
Well,
yeah.
You've tried fish and chips from the chippy and roasted off, haven't you?
Yeah.
That's it.
And no. And I've tried.
Like salmon?
Nah.
Is it the texture?
No, I hate people who say that. It's the taste. I've got fucking real issues with these pricks,
No,
right?
it's mushrooms, isn't it?
Yeah, but that's hack. They say it
Mushroom
because
leads
they
the way.
think they say it because they think they've got to say it. I've mentioned it loads. It's a massive bugbear of mine. It's the same with the cunts that say they don't like the word moist. It pisses me off.
So
You think you've got to say it to keep the conversation going? Just shut up.
you've tasted all the fish and gone, don't like them. Have you ever had hake?
We'll talk about something else in a minute. We don't have to. You go. Oh, I hate that word moist. Why?
Have you tried hake?
Hake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you fuck?
I have.
When?
Wedding hake. 3 tiers of it. No, I don't know what hake is. I have probably. What I mean is hake. Is hake a mad fish that?
No.
No, but that's what I mean. Does it
Yeah, but
taste?
does it taste like fish? It doesn't taste
Yeah.
like angel cake, does it?
Yeah,
It's-
exactly. Like, if there's a fish that tastes like not fish, I would eat it because I see that the benefits. I love an omega-3, but
Has everyone done that thing to you of like, you need to try tuna steak?
Yeah,
'Cause
I
that's
just-
well
I would
different.
love. There's nothing when you look. I don't eat cheese, and I would love to eat cheese. When I see someone when I look at Jack's fucking Instagram and he's yamming a raclette, like
Don't eat cheese.
It looks amazing. I eat pizza cheese because it doesn't taste like cheese. It's fucking.
No, because it's got tomato on it.
Yeah, because it's pizza glue. That's why if it tastes like cheese. When there's a 70% mozzarella, 30% cheddar mix, I don't like it. Like I just eat cheese that's on pizza, and I eat What's-Its and a Quaver. But that's it.
But they both taste like cheese, though.
Yeah, but they taste like What's-Its. What's the cheese that tastes like What's-Its?
Cheddar.
Red Leicester.
Red Leicester, yeah.
Like maybe it is the texture. No,
Moist.
that was a little weird. But, I don't like fish, cheese, and egg. The big three.
Not together.
No, omelets. Omelets are off. Tuna omelets.
So you're like him.
Me and Dan are very similar, but he's worse.
Paddy's
And he's only worse, I think, because I got a few things in earlier than he did. That like me nan had made me eat, and then that sort of.
He's got a couple of strange things. That you like,
We've
can't
dragged
believe.
him along, you know. So we do a regular feature. We should have really planned for this.
Oh, this could have been an immense Dan's versus food.
Oh my God.
Where
So
we
every
got
now and
some
then we do
hate.
Dan versus food, where we make him try something he's never had. He had fish and chips from the Chippy last year, and he was like, "Oh my God, I can't believe it's always been this."
He went, is this fish?
But if I'm honest, I haven't eaten it again because it's just like chicken. So what I do is I eat chicken, which is less fishy than fish.
Yeah.
It's nothing like chicken.
It's
white, that's it.
It's nothing like chicken.
It's as much
fried
like chicken as
fish.
it's like beef bourguignon.
What a load of
Don't
shit.
ever say that again in your accent.
Deep fried breaded chicken is nothing like deep fried breaded cod.
Well, first of all, it wasn't breaded.
If you have a
battered.
fish finger,
battered.
it's not far away from like a tender, but they're not the same.
I didn't say they were same. They're similar though, aren't they? Oh, lads.
I'm pretty
get
sure
it.
I've sold
No, I
it
get
to
it.
him as it's just like chicken.
On the episode, you go, it's just like chicken, lads. Apart from when it doesn't suit me to say it. And it's nothing like, it's like
No,
beef
we'll
burger.
say stuff like that to get you to fucking eat it, because otherwise you have your little Dan panic attack and throw up in the bin.
I know, but that's what everyone wants.
Should have went with Danik attack. But have you ever had a calamari that you thought was an onion ring,
Yeah.
but it just keeps stretching?
I can still
It's
eat.
fucking horrible.
I can
That
still
isn't
eat
nice.
prawn toast because my mate went. It's just prawns in toast.
I don't eat
No,
prawn
sorry.
toast.
It just said it's a. He was like, oh, it's just seeded toast, and
don't-
I was pissed.
But you
that-
can see the prawns, can't you, on that?
Yeah.
Is it chopped? Yeah, that's why I don't eat that. I eat a prawn cracker because there's no prawns on the prawn cracker. There's no actual
like prawn.
physical prawn. Like there is physical prawn on prawn toast, isn't it?
Yeah.
Prawn
Just
crackers
don't
is.
eat chicken breast.
Yeah, I don't like meat on the bone, me.
Yeah, but you don't even like thighs, do you?
No.
What do you eat? What's your like go-to like staple meal?
roast at about 2 a.m.
Mate, that day where I made Dan his first ever roast beef and he pushed it round the plate and I nailed it as well. It's like really nice pink in the middle, treacle on the outside. And I was like, what sort? Is it shit? And he's just like, I've never had roast beef. And that blew my mind because like as a kid from the Northwest, like once a week, Sunday dinner, that's one thing you'd be made to eat. I've fucking been slaving all day of that. Well, don't have a
You
curry,
eat
mate.
gravy?
I eat my gravy and I eat other people's gravy. No, I do. But I'm very, it has to be browner than like chicken gravy. I don't eat chicken gravy. I eat beef gravy, red wine gravy. I don't eat like a beige gravy. It's not for me at all. I only eat food that looks like my nan could have cooked it. Originally.
Do you like things well cooked?
No, I'm well better like with that now. I'm not fussy about the way I have things cooked, really. I'm fussy about what I eat. It's mainly fat. I don't like fat. Like I've got bacon scissors at home, and I cut the middles out, and I just eat the middles.
So you wouldn't have streaky bacon?
I'll have streaky bacon in sprouts, or I put it in my stuffing.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have a streaky bacon butty.
Okay.
But I'm not adverse to streaky bacon if the fat's been rendered properly. It's mainly meat because I eat loads. I'm not fussy like where people like don't eat veg or they only eat three certain beige foods. but it's just it's that.
No,
do you know?
I know exactly what he
absolutely
means
get
with
it.
that noise. You're definitely not as bad as me, but you have got some eccentricities.
Oh, 100%. Like, so that I don't
So
eat.
it's only like meat based. So for
It's
example,
mainly meat based because I don't want to have to do this,
yeah.
and I don't.
like,
you don't do that with a
Do you
sprout.
like hummus?
No, I don't eat hummus.
But would you have any problem trying hummus?
No, only the fact that I think it looks like ready breck. So I probably would be like, do you know what it is as well? I don't think I'm ever going to need hummus. Like, I need meat forever. I think there's other things. I eat healthy enough that I don't need hummus.
I know what you mean.
I
It
could
is
eat-
mad though, and this is racial profiling, but you look like you fucking love a bit of hummus.
Yeah, it's Hamas. I eat. It's not region based. Like I love is it tabbouleh? Is that the one with which is parsley and
One of the things where you get a ball out.
no?
You mean tombola.
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, I win a bottle of Jack Daniels. No, I think it's tabbouleh where it's chopped up parsley, onion, bulgur wheat. Is that
Yes.
right? I love that on a flatbread. So it's not. I'm not like
What's baba ganoush?
No, it's in
played for Chelsea in 2003. I think.
Bakayoko.
Oh,
No, Babayaro.
yeah, I know. It was,
Also played for Chelsea then.
yeah.
I'll eat anything, me. And if I don't like it, I just won't eat it again. But I'm not put off by
You'll
anything.
try anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
I'd love to see both of you do like. In fact, this would be a good Patreon special with both of them. It'd be expensive. Is a full Michelin tasting menu like a 12.
I'm not doing it. Right.
It's gonna hurt you though, is it?
No.
food in the world.
The
But
only
you know-
good thing is there's not loads of it.
Yeah, but do you know why it annoys me? It's fucking too much for show. Why is that got to be foam? No, why can't that just be what it was? Why is that? Why have them carrots got to be like?
It is for show. It's art, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what I don't think.
I can make this look this good and taste this good.
I'm not bothered about food as art. I have my art. I've got Netflix. Do you know what I mean? There's museums that are free entry.
Love how in your head every Michelin restaurant's just full of people who've got no Netflix subscriptions.
Yeah, well, that's how
we see.
But I don't care about. There's people that like weirdly don't listen to music. They're not asked about that. They have like
I only listen to music in the car.
yeah. So whereas I like music
No, I
and I
do.
get my art there, but I'm not bothered about what my food looks like. I don't care. Like presentation is never a fit.
But you
like,
would never get a Michelin star if you were just making food look good.
Totally,
it has to
but
be.
I also
class.
don't. I don't care that the fucking man who makes tires is telling me what food to eat. Like I'm not bothered about Michelin stars. Like
Same fella.
I
the
would-
whole the one man operation.
I would love to try it. I would love to try it just to see.
I think the ultimate Dan versus Food Patreon special
But
where you
it's
go.
gonna just be like, like
Oh, I'll have
crab
a-
semen on something.
Yeah.
Do you want to know what it was?
No, you couldn't tell me what it
Do you want
was.
to try
I reckon
it?
you'd know a raw prawn.
well,
when
if you
see
do
it.
that, I'll come. I'll have a little Michelin. I'll come for your Michelin. I'll have that. But
Because they like telling you, they're like, this is a dead.
also, I don't think I
seagull
need
in
12.
You'd know that.
No, but they do, don't they? They're like, and what we've got here is a flirtation of
Yeah,
cockroaches
yeah.
around a,
You're going to love this, by the way.
a
'cause it's
cranberry
well-
explosion, and then
Yeah.
say a French word
They'll come up to you and they'll be like,
with a
this,
flim flam flom.
this is a freshly caught Scottish raw prawn. In,
And then I come
in
everywhere.
a crema used from the oyster you had before, the water
It's
that those
fucking-
oysters were cooked in. It's just now.
How have you put me off this? I was literally ready to sign up.
It's,
the oyster, the tears of the
it's Tory Bush Tucker challenge.
Yeah.
That's all it is. I don't care about that. I'm not.
Tastes good.
I don't need 12 little dinners. I'll have a dinner, me. I'll have a nice full-size dinner.
Do you want us to get them to put it all in one plate?
Yeah, I prefer that.
This is your
Think
dinner.
of the washing up. We're here. We're not allowed the fucking. We're not allowed the plastic straw because of one fucking turtle, but we can have the dishwashing machine on all night or whatever case cost to the national grid. Like,
I think we've
Great
gotta do
defense of
this
the
with
national
these.
grid.
So are you the same? Do you not know what? Would you want to know what it was before you tried it, or would you want to try it first?
I want to know what it was so I can say I'm all right, me.
No, that's not the point.
No, but the whole point of it is that you can't say no.
Yeah, I would need to know. I think because
Surely it's already there
Danny,
then.
what we're setting up here is basically the ultimate Dan versus food. It really helps that you're called Dan as well. and then we do this as a Patreon special.
Yeah, me and Adam will
think-
just be outside, just having the same scanner from the boss time.
We need a Dan that'll just eat anything though as well. Like Deegan looks like he's just fucking. He's not concerning. He'll just throw it down his neck.
Imagine if it changed your lives, though. Imagine if you'd had it. And you
Oh,
was
yeah.
cured.
It's
Well,
too
I'm
late.
going to eat here twice a week.
The thing is, though, Adam, right? I'm the age I am now, and I've lived the way I've lived. That it can only have a negative effect.
No, it can't.
No, I'd be
It
like
could
the
have a
fucking,
positive
no,
one.
I'd be like the ego at the end of Ratatouille. I'd be like, my whole existence and job has been a lie. Now I've got to open up a little restaurant with a rat for the last. How long do you think he lived after the end of Ratatouille? He probably lived for 6 years, knowing that he could have done this 40 years ago. He's wasted his whole life. I don't want to know that I've wasted my whole life eating fucking chicken dippers when I could have been eating all this shit. It's not what I want, Adam.
Yeah. Late, I think
It's
that's too
too
far
late
gone.
to just
Imagine
have,
if you went and go, my childhood was a lie.
yeah. It's like, you know those dudes that are like, do you know what? I've been gay all my life and now I'm 50 and I'm going to suck 700 dicks a week. It'll be like that.
That's a busy middle age, isn't it?
But that's what I mean. And those guys that have just been in the club, they're probably like, well, fucking, I should have just done this years ago and I've wasted my own. I'd be like that, but with fucking reduced salmon foam.
I'm gonna suck 700 salmon.
Yeah, it's just
Salmon's boss as well.
like, that's what I think. You get to a certain age where they're like, no new stuff now. It's a negative. It's a negative now.
No, it's a negative if you look at it as a negative.
Imagine me, my comedy, like now, after doing it for 18 years, realising, do you know you can play the guitar dead well and you could have just been doing that? Like, or you're dead good at accents, and I just haven't been doing it. And now I'm like, oh. I couldn't.
That is such a pessimistic way to
Yes.
view life.
Yes, it is.
Well, let's flip that. Make it optimistic. You don't go. It's better to have it now for the time you've got left than to have never had
But
it.
do you know how I think, Adam, right? I'll think, oh, amazing. This has changed my life. I'll get fucking run over on the way home. That's how I. That's how I think.
Have you played paddle yet?
What?
Paddle?
I'm not playing paddle, Carl.
Because you don't want to learn a new sport. And be
No,
like,
because I don't want to be like, oh, I could have been Chester and District paddle champion at under 15.
No, but this is the
paddle's
thing.
the
Paddle's
oldest
not like
sport.
new, innit? Paddle's
Yeah.
only been
Oh, I
around 2
suppose
years.
maybe
I
I-
haven't lost much of that. Get into paddle.
Is there any comedians that play paddle? I think I don't need any new stuff. And that sounds comedy wise.
yeah,
Like,
you're going to lose old stuff. You're playing footy as much as you were.
I played the other day.
Have you filled the hole? Like, have you?
Oh, I was in there. I'm playing in the hole on Sunday.
No, but like you start doing. I'm playing footy so much less now, and I haven't filled that hole yet.
Yeah, but I've got stuff that I don't do that I could. So, for example, I like fishing. Just don't eat it. I like to catch them.
And
Put
then
them
what?
back. Put them back.
Right.
Maybe that's why I don't like it,
Doesn't
because I
that
caught
upset
one
them?
once and just took a bite out of it on the bank, and then it wasn't very nice.
Doesn't that really upset them?
No,
though?
it makes them feel like they were about to die and they got released.
Yeah, that's
They're like,
it.
oh, I'm fucked.
Take some hostages and then let them go.
Yeah.
You feel better now, don't you? Saying that, it is.
Bet you thought I was going to
appreciated.
rape you and kill you. No. On you go. Have a nice life.
Finn can only fish if it's the chocolate lake from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, because it's not water then. Augustus Gloop's lake.
I can
But-
swim. Just wanted to clarify that.
But if it goes in your mouth, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't everyone in the
everyone
sea? Yeah.
Hey, I've never asked this of you, and I don't know, but in my head, you can't swim.
Oh,
Can you swim?
how did you know I can't swim?
I can't swim, and I think we're very similar.
I've
me
never
and you.
seen. Have you heard him in the pool once? He was scared to go to the pool with us.
Can you not swim?
No.
This is why you spent that whole holiday on the fucking beach. You wouldn't
you
play
came to the
volleyball.
rocks.
No.
Can you ride a bike? Oh,
Can you not swim?
What are you on about?
Can you
Where have you
swim?
got that from?
I just
Who's been talking about my swimming?
in my head, I just thought, because I thought,
This is what's going on the circuit.
yeah,
About Nightingale.
You'd be well aerodynamic as well.
Like
No.
Duncan Goodyew.
listen how I got there. So he went, oh, I can swim. And I was like, do you like it? Well, it doesn't, I hate swimming and I don't like it all in my ears. That's the thing. When I was a kid, I had Wallace and Gromit in my ears and like water
Can't
went
be
in.
swimming with your headphones on.
I had grommets and I couldn't get water in my ears, so I used to like get absolved from swimming at school. I didn't have to do it so therefore I just couldn't swim. I've never been able to swim. I reckon I could not drown in a pool now. Open water, I think I'm done.
We're all done.
The sea, done. But when he said that, I was like, I can't swim, really.
I can swim.
And then I was like, in my head, I was like, I don't reckon Dan can swim. And I've never asked it of you.
When was the last time you practiced swimming?
I go to the gym and I
you
swim after
You can swim?
Yeah, I love swimming.
Oh, right. I just thought you couldn't swim.
I know what you mean about the ears things, though. I wear earplugs to sleep because I'm a needy sleeper. It's been discussed.
Okay.
When I finished at the gym, I put those in, get my swim shorts, and I keep them in while I'm in the pool, while I'm in the sauna. So it has the benefit of water doesn't go in my ears, which weirdly never used to bother me, sort of bothers me a little bit, and I don't have to listen to the cunts talk in the sauna, which is great.
Have you ever had water in your ear that doesn't come out? And then you do that
Like
later?
an hour and you turn your head.
And it's the closest you'll ever feel to being a woman.
It's like common.
That's what I heard. That's what it...
It's like when it goes,
I'm
it's
gonna
like
go
a
to the
piss that
toilet.
you really need.
That's how it feels. Like
It drips.
yeah, when it just comes out.
When
and
did you last practice swimming?
Practice.
Yeah, because like
Just say
you learn when you're a
swim.
kid, don't you? And then you don't. That's it. You don't like.
It's like driving, innit? Once you've got your 25 meters, you
Yeah.
don't need to.
I haven't got any more than that.
I haven't practiced since we were in school,
I got
I've
1,600
swam.
meters.
but I haven't gone.
When did you last swim? Do you know what I mean? I get in the pool, I don't swim. I've told you this. I just walk around.
Yeah.
I'm not getting in the pool. If you get in the pool on holiday and swim, you're a
Yeah,
fucking
you just do
lizard, by the
lunge.
way.
Basically, you just scoot down a bit till it's like
Yeah, I can do
there,
this.
and then you walk dead weird under the water.
If you
That's
get in
what
the
I
pool,
do.
it's like, everyone hates you. In a swimming pool, that's fine. But on holiday, if you get in the swimming pool,
Yeah,
it's
if you
like
get in the
swimming
gym swimming pool and just have a little play with your
I
mates,
do that.
I think it's like frowned upon.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
on holiday, you're basically just playing headers, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm like Kevin McAllister, Home Alone 2 in the swimming pool. Me at the when he just cannonballs in and all the old men are just swimming. That's what I'm like. I'm like cannonball, just messing about.
Jack and someone else, when we were on the beach, swam
Swam out to the rock.
about
me and
300
Jack.
meters out to the rocks.
Mad that.
Scary. Why?
And then you just got there and was like, oh yeah, rocks are the same in this
Oh,
country.
it was pretty rough, actually. Wasn't it?
These-
it was pretty dangerous.
It did look quite cool.
It was fun.
I was quite jealous of it.
I'd like to be there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Put me there. Wonderful. I don't want to go.
Helicopter on
Yeah,
and
I
off.
feel like that every time I have to go to a gig, though. It's like, I want to be there. I'd love to just be
Oh,
at a
I
gig.
think about that so much.
I think that
if you could
is
time travel and be a comic, it would be so good.
teleport.
Teleport, yeah. Sorry.
I think that is if you could time travel as well.
The
Fucking
ultimate
go back
power.
to the 90s with a good set. Absolutely clean
How
up.
famous we'd all be.
These are words to a song that I've written myself.
I think it's time for a little interval.
Oh shit, we've done 47.
What's happening, lads? It's time to tell you about my absolute favourite sponsor. It's NordVPN. And if you go to nordvpn.com/haveaword, you'll get a mega discount. Mega discount.
Mega.
And up to 4 months free. Now, Carl, what's a VPN?
A VPN is a virtual proxy network, I think. But
What's it do?
What it does is,
Doesn't matter what it is. What's it do?
well, you can get it on all your devices. I've got it on my phone, my laptop, and my iPad.
Ups your security on the internet. None of those pesky viruses. Your laptop's not getting chlamydia.
Trojan horses. No, thank you. I've got a VPN.
And you can also set your location, can't you? So if you can't afford to go on holiday this year, you can go on a digital one to Mauritius.
Yeah.
And watch the Mauritian Premier League coverage.
Hang on a minute. I'm trying to watch Chelsea versus Rotherham in the FA Cup third round. It's not on the telly. I'll go to Mumbai on my phone.
Because they're showing it. What's that? You want to watch Die Hard 2, Die Harder, and that's not on Netflix in the UK, but it is in Burma. Off to Burma I go via my NordVPN package. And again, if you go to nordvpn.com/haveaword, you get a mega discount and 4 months free.
Do you know what's good about it as well? You only need one username for all your devices. That's the good thing.
Yeah.
It spreads across all your devices. You only, I need one here, one there, one there. One. Log into all of them. You're safe. You're watching the Malaysian Premier League.
Sound that.
Unbelievable. 4 months free. That's a third of the year, by the way.
Mega.
Mega deal.
Final section, part 4 of 4.
Danny, you do
Daniel,
a podcast now, don't you?
You do a podcast. Just
Yeah, it's arguably one of the top 5 podcasts from Chester. Yeah, I do a podcast with Brennan Reese, who you
heard
all
of him.
know,
We like
and it's called Proper Rank. And we just basically like list stuff or take lists that are already there and relist them.
Give it a proper rank.
Yeah,
It's
that's
also
it.
like,
Yeah, like yeah, exactly, like a little pun. It's a pun.
I like it.
Love a pun, me.
When I went away, Julia was minding me house, and when I came back, it was on me telly. Like she'd been sat watching it all, so I just watched the episode.
That was me. I go around people's houses when they're not in and just put it on their tellies. Yeah, just run off.
What a inefficient way to get views that would be.
Buying loads of tellies and telling them
Yeah, just go in Dixon's.
where can we find her?
Well, I've always wanted to say this. Wherever you get your pods. It's on Spotify, YouTube mainly, isn't it?
Socials, proper rank.
At Proper Rank Pod or not. I'm not,
I mean,
you know.
if you type that in, it'll come up.
Yeah.
Shall we do some executive?
This ain't just any order. This is an executive order. Ow!
Do you have a jingle for that?
We've just played it.
Oh, right.
Oh,
It
just
wasn't
go
just a
mental.
pregnant pause.
Yeah, it's good.
Daniel,
Yes.
have you got any executive orders?
So is this if I was the boss?
Yeah.
King of the world.
Oh,
You've
Undisputed.
just been elected president of the UK. New system.
Yeah.
You're the president. You can sign a few execs on your first day.
right. I've got a couple. Well, one's quite serious and will be wide ranging, and I think people will be upset. But one, I've mentioned this a lot, maybe even on air. I just can't, for the life of me, fathom why they don't. There isn't, when they make cars, they don't make the hazard lights and the indicators flash at a different tempo, right? Because if you can only see one, you don't know whether someone's just waiting in a bay
Buses.
or they're coming out.
Buses do
Whereas
this.
if hazards just flashed a little bit quicker, when you see that, you'd be like, "There, the hazards, I'll drive past it." But because it's just one clicking out, you're like, oh, am I letting him out? Am I letting him out?
If there's two buses and the bus in front is turning off and he's doing that, I'm like, is he turning out or has he got his hazards on?
Exactly.
And that's
And they can do it as well, can't they? Because isn't when your indicator's going, it does the
yeah,
quicker
exactly.
thing.
The technology's there,
Yeah.
Finn. They
They've
just
got
don't-
self-driving cars. I reckon they can
Yeah,
crack
they can flash a light faster.
I also will go a step further and say just add a different coloured light to every car.
Yeah.
That is for hazard, so there's just no ambiguity whatsoever.
Yeah. Yeah,
maybe
yeah.
some people have
green,
like a rare
green,
disease
well, the
where they
green's
can't-
misleading.
I mean,
but
I can't do that because I'm colourblind. Like, you couldn't do that. It'd have to be the speed for me.
like a purple. Maybe that's why it is, isn't it? Probably for colourblind
dogs.
people.
And dogs who's
All
driving.
those people who can't be pilots that have to drive.
Yeah, can't be in the army, can't be a pilot, can't be an electrician. And that was all I wanted to be when I was a kid.
So you couldn't get
Or a
drafted?
bomb disposal expert.
Yeah.
On a plane.
I can't get drafted, no, but I can be in like the office, like sending the bombs.
I don't think you're making it in the NFL at this stage anyway.
I'm not either, no. Even with this.
Yeah. In his
So-
New York Giants top.
Put the red wire and I'm like, yeah, can't do it. And I've got hay fever, so I can't be in the army.
What?
What a great
What?
reason to get out of it.
Can't be in the front line with hay
None of us are going to say that,
I'm
mate.
so happy. Why can't you go to Iran? Scratchy eyes, bro.
fever. You can't be in the front line sneezing and giving your position away.
I can't fight a war. I've got the snuffles.
Yeah, you can't be all like,
So do you get sent home from the war if you get a cold?
I guess, and you get taken off the front line, yeah?
Yeah, but surely they can still send you to places like the desert where there's minimal pollen.
Probably, yeah. The desert war, you're fucked.
Yeah, if you're getting hay
June
fever from
3.
a cactus,
Yeah.
I don't think there's much. Is there pollen in a cactus? I don't know. I don't know how much pollen's in a cactus. Do they?
One next to you there, don't ask her.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, that's not made me sneeze. So.
Yeah, so if ever you get called up, got hay fever, bash, nothing you can do about it.
Well, there is. It's called Piriton. It's like £4 for 30 tablets. I'm sure they could. I'm sure they could sort that out. There's nothing I can do. Shake, shake, shake.
I
Take
do
one of
like
them.
that one though. That I noticed that nearly every day,
Yeah.
and I've never thought how to fix it.
Yeah, it pisses me off. A lot of mine are driving. There's loads. I've got loads
Let's
of.
push this one through first. Think, bosh.
Oh, sweet.
Next one.
We need to ban Deliveroo et al.
It's room food.
It's ruined everything. It's
Everything?
it's so bad. People's
ruined Match of the Day.
people's standards are so low now because there's no, and not just Deliveroo. Deliveroo is a bad part, but I mean like all these sort of middlemen apps where there's no recompense for anyone. Like Airbnb now where anywhere where the host...
I know what you mean, where the app can go, it's them.
Yeah.
And they can go,
it's
them.
the app. Exactly that. So like Trainline or Booking.com, anywhere, like what? Deliveroo's the main one because it affected me more. Like I don't use it now. I use it like once every now and again when Rudy wants a pizza from Pizza Express. He likes Pizza Express.
Just like Rudy's?
Sorry? He does like Rudy's, but there's not one in Chester.
Oh, right.
So
For shame.
Yeah. But Stile's better, but it's not a Chester pub, but it is 13th best pizza in Europe.
Saw that.
Mad.
Is it like floppy style?
It's
you'd hate it.
Neapolitan. Yeah, it's wet,
Shite.
wet, not cheesy naan.
Utter shite. Italians do not know how to make pizza.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
they're New York Italians.
Yeah. All the best Italian plumbers are New York Italian plumbers as well. So it's that, isn't it? That's the thing that you said, like, oh, it was them. I also don't want my food brought on a bike. Like, it's not optimum. I'm sorry. Cars are, especially, it might be different if you're in Canary Wharf, but where we live in Chester, there's roads with cars that are quicker. Like the bike people, the point of bringing food, I'm on now. The point of bringing food on a bike is you can go down roads and alleys and ginnels that you can't in a car.
Yeah,
As long as you've got a key.
But in Chester where I live, the bike man will come from Nando's on the same roads that the car man comes, just slower.
Yeah.
So it's pointless. You should, if we are keeping it, you should pay less for bikes.
Yeah, because it's a bit cold,
The
isn't it?
delivery charge should be less for bikes, more for cars. Also, don't get me with premium delivery now. Like, don't be like, we're going to bring it 7th.
No, it changes it by 5. So it was like between 20 and 40 or 15 and 35. You're like,
Right. So
That's a big difference though, isn't it?
also, the main thing that people don't equate, the joy that you used to get from fucking having half a poppadom on the way home when you've gone and collected your food.
I used to get an extra sausage from the chippy.
Like,
When I go to my favourite
a car
Chinese,
sausage.
Yeah.
when I go to my favourite Chinese place, I order me stuff, including the spring rolls I'm getting as part of the takeout. But I then go, and then can I have a portion of spring rolls left open
Yeah.
for the car?
Yeah.
I have driving fries from Caspian.
Yeah. Rip the bag, little prawn cracker in the car.
Yeah.
The best chip that anyone has ever had is the ripped
ripped off the
bag
side.
chip on the way home.
Where it's steaming.
Yeah, and it's taken all that
Little bit
away.
of paper on it, but you're not asked.
Shag that, you know.
Yeah.
It's so visceral.
It's taken all that away. It's also, there was some, and I don't know, because sometimes we think that things have got worse, but really we've just got older. So when we go like
Like your knees.
I miss Blockbuster. Like, Netflix is probably better. But when we were young, we liked walking around. So we equate that to it actually being better, but really, you were just younger. It's like Brexit, in it, with all the older people that are like, it was so much better. No, Gene, you were 21. Life is better when you're 21.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Blockbuster definitely wasn't better as well.
No.
When you were like, this is going to be...
Yeah, it was sick, but in a different...
Someone had
it was
rented
sick
them all.
For them. For them.
I love getting games on Blockbuster because you'd have like a week to complete it and you just love it for that week.
Danny spent most of the time we lived together paying fines at Blockbuster.
Yeah, pretty much. And then I spent a lot of the time paying his fines when I lived with him. But yeah, I think it's the phoning the actual like if I'm phoning Frankie's Pizza, I want Frankie to bring me pizza, or Frankie's delivery guys to bring my pizza.
Yeah, and then if there's a problem, if there's delay, you are speaking to someone, and then you can hold back the...
Exactly.
If you're paying cash...
Hey, yo, Frankie, you're going to get on Giuseppe, lad. He's been fucking wazzing me bike all over the place.
And it's also, I think once the novelty wears off, I still think it's novelty Deliveroo. I still think it's like, ooh, especially people our age.
Wagamama in bed.
Exactly, especially our age. And if you take it to, like, we've had, 30 years of not being able to get a chain restaurant delivered to your house, and then 10 years. So it's still quite new, really. I think once that wears off...
Nothing travel. I can't think of anything that travels good enough for me to get a chain. Like Nando's, you got one of them, but it's just...
Mate, we got Uber Eats, and obviously you can see where your guy is. He just drove around Chester for 2 hours.
Also, it's the worst place.
And then went and got the food. It was the most annoying thing I've ever been involved in.
Chester.
2 hours?
It was honestly... From the point of ordering, 2 hours before we got the food.
There's 3 Ubers in Chester.
And you can chart him. He's just what? Like at one point, he drove towards Blake, and I was like, finally, this is him. Then he went round Blake and then fucked off back to town.
What did you order?
got a Five Guys.
Right, yeah.
It was so cold.
It's bad.
And then he turned up and I was like, I'm going to kick off. And then he was from a poor place.
Yeah.
And he was being friendly.
Like-
and I was worried that he had children to feed.
I also think, right, I think a lot of these big companies, these big chains, Wagamamas, maybe not Wagamamas because they're generally quite consistent, but Mackey's especially.
We did a top 5 chain restaurants on the Proper Rank podcast last week. That was out, and Wagamama's was top.
Yeah, I love Wagamama, and it's always good.
Yeah.
You get the same everywhere.
But, like, fast food places, like Mackey's, for example, right? You know when, like, you get, like, really shit fries from Mackey's and people just accept it? Yeah. We just go, it's Mackey's, isn't it? It's what it is.
It's the only one you let
they're
off.
the biggest company on the planet.
Yeah, but also, you used to do that because you're like, it's 56 pence
Yeah.
for a small fries or whatever. Now,
It's like £8 for the Big Mac meal.
yeah. So
Genuinely
now,
it is.
actually, I'm sorry, Ronald, it needs to be better now.
He's gone now, hasn't he?
Who,
Is he-
Ronald?
Is he involved still? Is he doing the charity
He's
stuff
still
now?
the CEO.
It's still about, yeah.
But also, what makes the delivery if you do get shit chips or the food's crap, you have to be a fucking bellend and go. You have to go through the. If
Yeah,
you're
and you get-
sorting
That's what he's saying,
yourself, yeah.
And you get 28p refund. Well, how the fuck they work the refunds out?
What would you do here? I got a Domino's and I ordered the big dip, which is integral for me.
Right.
The big dip is integral, and it came without the dip. And I went,
The-
oh mate, I wanted the dip. He went, oh, it's not in the bag. Should I go back and get it? And I was like,
I said, yeah.
Well,
But
yeah,
also,
I wanted to
though-
go back. Yeah, but then I was like, I'm starving, so I started eating the pizza. And then when the dip came, I was like, oh.
But also, Domino's delivery drivers are Domino's
Yeah,
delivery drivers.
that's what I was going to
Yeah,
say.
but it took like 25 minutes to come back.
But why? This is the thing with people don't think. Why hasn't the fucking guy who delivers for Domino's got a boot full of dips? He's going to know that people might want extra dips. So why don't you go, oh, mate, they forgot in the shop.
That's what I'm calling.
It's not your
birds
fault.
with big asses from now
They
on. by the
forgot
way.
the dips, and he's like, hold on, mate. And he just goes in the glove
Yeah.
box and gets you a honey mustard. Like,
But I was like, I'm starving now, I want to eat this. And then he came back late. I was like, I've already started eating it, but nice one for doing it. But I was like, what the f-?
and they could
I love
do
that they went. Do you want me to go back?
He asked me, and
I
I went,
want this to be on you. Are you gonna?
yeah, I went, kind of, yeah.
Just check the fucking receipt when you leave.
You want me to go and
the
get what you've
Domino's.
already paid for? Really? Yeah, I do, yeah.
Also, the thing with Deliveroo I don't like is that they put food from other places on top of your. So someone might order like shrimp fried rice, and I've ordered burger and chips, and I know it's in boxes and stuff, but it's still shrimpy steam.
Shrimp steam.
All in the thing.
I know.
The only two people in the world who say shrimp.
Honestly, I don't need my burger getting a sauna with a shrimp.
Yeah. Oh, mate.
100%.
I was in Siam once. You know, it's like a teppanyaki, but what's it, Sapporo here or like.
We've been there. We were there with you, actually. It's lovely.
Right, yeah. But someone ordered like king prawns, and he was doing me steak
On the same plate.
right
On the
next
hot
to it,
plate.
and there was defo prawn juice on it.
Oh,
and another thing that
bye-bye.
happened there, I ordered beef fillet with Thai chili garlics. That's like Jeff's kiss. That's the best one. And some other prick had like ordered rump steak, which is like £20 less than mine. And the guys just put it next to each other. He's only, I know mine, I know what a fillet looks like, and he's cutting it, and then he goes like that, and he gives it to the wrong guy. And I'm like, whoa, I think that's, and he was like, nah. And I know it was the fillet, and the guy just looked at me and was like, and he didn't say anything. And I've just got to chew his, I've never, I don't complain normally. I was up, I was like, he's at my fillet there.
Also, you've watched him
I've
make
watched him do it.
and
It
then
was the
give
most
it to
Curb
someone
Your
else.
Enthusiasm. I was like, are you gonna? Oh, it was so annoying. I don't want to mix other people's foods, but they're on Deliveroo as well. I'd never, and it also puts me off ordering nice food from nice. I'd rather just go to Chippy that I know is going to be 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
I think bring back. It's the chippy person who
Yeah.
brings it.
Yeah.
I'm up to that. Yeah, as long as I can get Scran.
It's just a sad state of affairs, isn't it? Because there's so many restaurants now that rely on it.
Yeah.
Because so many less people are going out. Because if you order it in, let's say even like Casa d'Italia, which is quite busy in Liverpool, like if you order that in, it costs you whatever the food costs you. To get into town, it's like maybe a
Can you order Casa
babysitter.
Italia?
What?
Can you order Casa Italia?
Yeah,
now?
Uber Eats.
Yeah, yeah.
That feels wrong.
It feels like Casa Italia be a restaurant that go, fuck off, we're not doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Also,
but I don't think they do loads of it. I think they limit it, and it is still a busy restaurant. But a lot of restaurants now are dead because people know they can just sell
How
it.
sad is the Mackey's in Chester now, though? On a Sunday morning, if we go down for like the breakfast, there's just 9 Deliveroo
Yeah,
guys.
you just got to wait for them.
It's-
And then you're like, whoa, can you do that? And there's like, no, we're prioritising these cunts that couldn't even get out of the jammers. It's like, I've made an effort to be here, mate. You should be prioritising me.
In a suit.
You,
Yeah,
what you
full
do
on.
Sunday morning? You go down for the family Mackies?
I'm getting ready for the divorce. We've got one from the listener. From the listener. We're down to one listener. All these rival podcasts. Joel says, executive order, if a couple gets divorced and you pay for a wedding gift, you should be entitled to a full refund plus interest depending on how short the marriage was. The shorter the marriage, the higher the interest rate. Cheers, lids.
No,
Joel.
stop being a tight cunt.
No, I mean, I don't agree, but I do think you should choose who gets it.
Yeah. I'm up for that.
What do you mean?
The division of the assets.
Right.
So
Like if I bought you a bread maker,
For-
I'm like, hey, Laura, love you and that girl, but Dan's me boy.
yeah,
Dan
he
gets
has
the
it.
bread maker.
I think the person who gives the gift should choose who gets it in the divorce.
I think if you get married and you stay married for 5 years, no one can be like, fucking hell, I made you a bread maker. If you
Made it.
if I bought you a bread maker, if you get divorced after 6 months,
Yeah,
I
it's
think
still
this
got a
isn't-
book value then, and it's like transfer amortization. Like
I'm gonna be
after
honest.
5 years, it's paid its contract
I
off.
haven't looked at all my wedding presents yet. Like, and it's a bit overwhelming. Did you feel that? It's an overwhelming time anyway, and it's like I've got all these things to open and say thank you for that we just haven't started.
we just asked for money. I was just counting the money.
Yeah.
It felt
we
great.
got lots of money, and that was good. But
I
we
wasn't
got some
overwhelmed. I
What a
was like,
shock.
I also
happy,
feel
mate.
like
gifts. Throw it on the pile, Laura.
there should be there should be no stigma attached to being able to be like, I'm going to give this away because I don't want this kettle. If someone gets you a kettle,
it's a stupid present for a
but,
wedding.
but something like that.
Liam Bolton bought resistance bands, which is such a Liam Bolton.
Oh,
gift.
thank God you got us a kettle. We've been together 12 years.
You know
we've
what I
had one
mean,
cup of
though?
tea.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you should be able to redistribute
Yeah.
your wedding gifts without stigma.
We got a couple of
bread
gifts that-
makers are the prime example. Like 10, 15 years ago, when they first became a thing, like part of the rule should be you're given this bread maker, but you're not allowed to turn up in 6 months, a year and go, where's that bread maker?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You could be a big lump
Yeah.
of a present.
Do you know where it is, mate?
It's in
The
our
Hospice
bakery.
of the Good Shepherd shops. That's where it is.
Danny,
Yes.
we've done this a couple of times recently, and Dan just sort of sparked it in my head. I was wondering if you could tell me what your perfect, realistic Sunday is.
Oh, I don't like that caveat. Go on.
It has to be realistic,
And it
because
can be
otherwise
whatever
you have
you
like
want.
Crocodile Dundee tournaments or something, don't you?
What?
I know what he
Just-
means.
Just want to do cocaine in the Seychelles. Crocodile Dundee tournament.
Like, it's got so it can. Mine was dead lazy. It can be whatever. You can do nothing if you want, but that is yours. What would you want to do?
Right. Okay.
Start to finish.
So I don't drink, so I'm not hungover. So that's the start. But I still want to get up early, like really early, and I want to go to the gym. Genuinely.
Okay.
But early
We're
enough.
talking 6 a.m.
Yeah, early enough so that I can then go back to bed.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
So I want to do it, do the gym, good workout, sauna, jacuzzi, back to bed, in me, like just get dry, put me pajamas back on, in the gym, straight back to bed, clean, relaxed till about 11.
Yeah.
Right?
Nice.
Then I'm up. Don't need a shower now, right? Don't need to do any of that. Just dressed. Just get dressed and I go to the coffee shop for a lovely coffee, maybe a slice of cake because I'm not eating.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, Adam.
Just Jordan, I am going to have some questions.
there a lid
At the
on it?
coffee shop, is there a queue?
Yeah. And I don't mind because it means it's a good coffee shop and I like the hustle and bustle of the coffee shop.
Does your
don't
coffee
get me
have
wrong.
a lid on it? Because Adam's doesn't, and we don't know why.
Don't get me wrong. If there's the queue because some cunt's getting a Deliveroo, then no, not for me. But I don't mind Mavis in there. I tell you what, there isn't in there. There's no dogs in the coffee shop today.
Of course there
Good
isn't.
band.
All the dogs, There's people with dogs. They're outside on the outdoor furniture because it is a lovely sunny day. So they're outside there. I'm not getting fur in my latte. Right.
Okay.
Also a great band. So I've got a little coffee and I've got a Bakewell slice.
from
What
the
time
bare.
of year is this, Danny? Is it a nice day, but like crispy?
Do you know what it is,
with,
Dan?
like,
Do you know when it's early September where it's the last knockings of summer,
right.
but it still smells like autumn. So you get all the benefits of a summer day, but it's getting dark about 8:30, so you can still feel the lovely
Doesn't get better than September to November.
No.
That is the best part of the year.
September to December because of Christmas. If Christmas didn't exist, I would agree September to the end of November. But September, October, November, December is the best stretch of months.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
And then January, you've just got to get your head down till they change the colour of the footy in the Premier League from yellow back to white. That's when you know, because that's the official start of summer.
Spring is springing.
Is the start of spring? Sorry, is when they change the yellow footy back to white. You know big things are going on. So back to my
Is
Sunday.
it just you, by the way? It's just
Just me.
Yeah.
On my own.
Yeah.
Amazing. Do you know what? I even walk. I walk to the coffee shop. Don't normally do that because I don't like walk. I live near a load of good places that I could walk to, but I don't want to walk back with bags. That's what people never factor in. They always like, oh, let's walk to the veg shop and get some veg. And I was like, that's great till you have to carry fucking 17 spuds back.
Yeah.
So I've walked there. I've had my coffee. I come back and I potter around my kitchen. There's stuff to do.
Expelliarmus!
This is the important thing, right? There's stuff to do, but not too much stuff that if I don't do it, it's going to stress me out.
It's stuff that you don't have to do right now, but you could.
I could do it. There's a couple of dishes in the sink, only a couple. Like if I don't do them, it's
Little to-do list.
little tiny to-do list that I don't even have to do. Then this is where I don't know.
What time is it?
It's about 12:30 now. I'm having a roast.
Yeah.
I'm definitely having a roast.
By the way, we've got disturbingly similar perfect Sundays.
Right. I'm definitely having a roast.
He wasn't at the gym, though.
No.
Neither am I, to be honest. That's like, I'm definitely having a roast, but I don't know yet. Am I cooking one or am I having one? Because I do like cooking's a blag, but at least I know I'm responsible for all the dinner. Because roasts are the things where I do have quite a few caveats when I order out. So I'm like, no cauliflower cheese. You know that I don't like cheese. Then I say, is the cauliflower cheese pre-prepared or do you cook the cauliflower then add the cheese sauce? Because if it isn't, I'll have the cauliflower, but it's often pre-prepared so I don't have to. Is the cream leeks, are they already creamed? Because I don't want cream and gravy mixing. That's dirty. I don't like that. Can I have the gravy on the side because I don't know what it's going to be like. I don't know what type of gravy it is. No mash. I don't think mash belongs on a roast. I've just always
Have
had.
to be home roast.
I just
We've
don't.
got the same day so far.
Yeah, similar as well. Apart from I'm in the Seychelles.
It's a great place.
Yeah.
It's a lovely place. I can recommend the Seychelles.
Thank you.
So
We got slightly different perfect Sundays.
right. So now, in fact, I've roasted. It's done. I'm back. It's 2:00. First game. Super Sunday.
Footy's on.
The footy's on.
There's 3 games, though.
Right. When's the first one on though? 12:30.
12:30.
I'm missing that because it's Brentford Bournemouth.
No, Sunday is there's 2 games. It's 2 o'clock and half.
And I thought,
There's a championship game early.
I quite like a 3 game, maybe.
Right. So the first game is a low stakes game with entertaining teams.
Good to bet on.
What about a Spanish one?
No, I'm not interested anymore.
Hate it.
Since I've stopped
same.
playing computer games, etc.
I don't know who plays for them anymore.
I'm not. I don't know the players.
What, El
so
Clasico's on and you're not watching it?
I don't care
They're all
about it as
shit.
much.
So you want a Tottenham Bournemouth?
I want a Brighton.
It's a good game to bet on because you don't care. And you can go, they got a corner.
I tell you what's
Yeah.
a really good one of them. Newcastle, Brighton.
Yeah, it's
Good
one of
teams.
them. It's Brighton generally. And then it's United in form playing a shit team, but they have to score within the first 10 minutes. The trouble is with United, classically,
It's just Liverpool.
they can't play against the low block. So United, if you've watched in the past, they concede for it's a long watch. Even if they win, it's still a shit watch because it's stressful. You think, are they going to break these down? So it's an early goal, 8 minutes, right? Maybe even a pen with a red.
Like the Villa game, you know, when the second half of that Villa game, United Villa, was one of the easiest watches I've ever had. So it's that, and then United win, and then...
See, what I like is, I like Everton to have won on Saturday and Sunday to be a hate watch.
Is there any worse feeling in football when your team plays the early Saturday and loses?
Yeah, the weekend's done.
It's just so
Well,
shit.
Sunday hate watch is better. If your team has won and you're like...
That's one thing in life I am starting to try and do less, is the hate watch. I don't think it's good. Like,
Nah, it's great.
I just don't watch other teams now because it makes me sad, and I shouldn't be sad for someone else's success.
If I'm picking the games I'm watching, because again, similar days, Liverpool have played and won Saturday.
Yeah.
And the early kickoff again is a Newcastle Brighton one. The late kickoff for me, if I'm picking perfect, is two teams
Arsenal
that I don't
City.
like.
Right.
Two big
Oh,
teams.
a win-win, a lose-lose.
Yeah, I'm talking a hate watch. I hate
United
these teams.
Chelsea.
Ah,
United
always
Chelsea,
drama.
they're both fighting for fifth.
Sancho in the stands because he's on loan.
That's
Right.
peak. That.
Yeah, okay.
And there's a bad VAR decision you'd be on Twitter
Injuries,
about.
red cards.
Yeah, I'd rather watch teams where I know there's probably someone's going to score a volley. Like, there's going to be a good goal in a Brighton, Bournemouth, like attacking football.
Yeah.
Then after that, what's that? 6 o'clock?
Yeah. Half
Sunday,
6, 7
Sunday
actually.
scaries creep in now,
No.
unless you save them.
Well, I don't get them.
No, I get
Because-
them osmosis to me. Partner.
Because Monday is our Sunday, isn't it? Like, this is our Saturday, really.
Yeah.
Like, this is prime weekend. So then I've got some free time. I don't know what I'm going to do between 6 and 8. I don't know. I can't
That's
tell
good
you.
though.
Maybe I'll go for a little walk. It's late September, early September, late afternoon. I might go for a little walk. I might not. That's my time to do. I might put the PlayStation on. I don't know. Then 8 o'clock, I'm ordering chicken fried rice with onions. Right, that's what I'm ordering, and I'm ordering 2. Right, I'm eating 1, and 1 stays in the fridge because that's my breakfast in the morning. My best breakfast of all time, for someone who's a fussy eater, best breakfast is cold chicken fried rice with big crunchy onions in it. No peas. Fuck the peas off in a chicken fried rice. Or limit 5 peas. Yeah, there's 5 peas in my chicken fried rice. There's too many peas
That's a
in the
bar,
rice.
that.
Then, this is the thing. Sometimes, and I recently did this. Have you seen Sinners?
Yeah.
No, not yet.
Great. I watched that
It is unbelievable.
at 10:20 on a Sunday night. No one in the cinema. Literally, IMAX, me on my own.
The dream.
I'm going to the cinema Sunday night. I haven't got to be up on Monday. I'm going to watch because if I put a film on in the house, I won't watch it. I'll be on my phone. I'll be fucking about.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also you look at your phone in the cinema.
Yeah.
So you get to just do that without pissing anyone
I
off.
genuinely think there should be a phone section in the cinema where you're allowed to look at your phone. You can't talk on your phone. You can't have sounds on your phone. But if you want to check how much it's done internationally at the box office, you should be allowed to do that. If you want to know what other film that actor's been in, because it's doing your head in, you should be allowed
All the
to.
apps are blocked apart from like Wikipedia and IMDb. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a good Sunday.
Yeah.
What-
Pick a mix.
Oh yeah. 2 blue dolphins. No, right.
Sarah is very particular.
No.
at picking mix.
I don't need your pick a mix order.
No, go on. It's your
2 blue dolphins because they're the bigger ones.
Yeah.
2 crocodiles.
Yeah.
A snake coiled in the cup. Handful.
The yellow belly snakes, by the way, is the best sweet.
4 or
available.
5 cola bottles, not too much, like 2 bubble gums, fizzy bubble gums,
like 'em.
but only jelly. The chocolate is so poor quality.
No foam.
No foam, apart from the belly of the snake, obviously.
Right.
2 big cola bottles, no fizz. And I'm getting a Dr. Pepper small, or I'm going to if they've got one of them fucking Willy Wonka machines, I'm having Tango, a Fanta, no bubbles, grape, or fruit punch. I'm having a purple drink in the cinema out of them Willy Wonka machines.
And
That much ice.
And that's your Sunday.
On the first weekend of the season, might you do that? Just like do that Sunday.
Might do.
Sick.
I'll come
Danny McLoughlin, where can we find your stand-up clips and your profile
I haven't got
online
any
on
clips
Instagram?
really. I'm on Instagram, Danny MC Comedy. I've got a podcast, like I said, Proper Rank Podcast. That's what I'm sort of prioritizing at the minute,
Yeah,
as
cool,
opposed
it's
to
great.
putting clips out. So go and check that out. That's it. I live in Hoole in Chester, Little Yellow Pig. If you're ever there on a Sunday, get in the queue. Yeah, that's it.
Right,
that's
Finn,
it,
you need to go up the road for your gig, don't you?
Yes. We got a tune.
Shall we
we've
just
got a
maybe
tune?
mention that arena show that we've just put on sale just before we play some cunt music?
We have already done a pre-roll. I haven't talked about it.
I think we just tie it off.
And we're doing the arena. December the 20th.
Livenation.co.uk, search Have a Word. All the tickets that are remaining will be there. The pre-sale, like we started recording this today just after the pre-sale went live, and it's well on its way to being a very early sellout, so go and get them now.
It's a new band called K Estate, and this is their tune, Are You Feeling Alive? Dan, I think this is a bit of you. It's a good one.
Is it?
Yeah.
I'll have a listen, definitely. Bye, Felicia.